Good morning, Miss Murder, Kevin. Oh, I'm not on camera today. I'm still in bed. Oh, how are you guys? Oh, it's evening there. I keep forgetting that you're in Australia and it's like nighttime there. Um, oh, that's sweet. Thank you. Hi, Kathy. How are you this morning? Am's morning. Gangster goon. Mario, good morning. Bailey, good morning. So how are you guys today? Put this, I see I am. Hey, Triple L. How are you? Um, sorry, I'm kind of like goofy today. I'm in a goofy mood. So what's everybody doing today besides nothing? Like me. I'm always doing nothing. Yeah, how is everyone? Miss Murder, did you get your results? Good morning, Remy D. You're not doing nothing today? Hello, Misdemeanor. Oh my goodness. I think I'm going to do my refrigerator today. And no, Miss Murder, I don't mean. Hi, Charlie Girl says. Good morning, Charlie Girl says. Um, M says, Mario, we did a drive-by parade. Wait, for our, I gotta show that. We did a drive-by parade for our seniors yesterday, and I wish you could see the video. It was so sad seeing them all spaced 6 feet apart with masks on, depressed looking, heartbreaking. Oh, that is sad, isn't it? Good morning, Gina. That is so sad for them. It put it in perspective that I won't be at my daughter's wedding today. That is for sure. Oh, honey. Good morning, Kim. How are you? That is, yeah. Could they maybe, I don't know. When this is all over, hi, Gingerlock's mom. Could they maybe have a like a another wedding or I don't know. It must be really sad for people that, have things like that planned. Like especially a wedding, like you want your family at your wedding. Like to me that is just, you know, family reunions, weddings. What's this summer going to be like for all of us? You know what I mean? Like picnics, birthday parties. Uh, it's just going to be horrible. Congrats to your family, Mario. We've had a few weddings postponed until this is over. Are they going to video chat so you can be there? It's not going to be the same though if you have a wedding without your family. Like, a lot, every girl, like, that's their big thing. They dream about their wedding. I was talking about Mommy Ram. Oh, did he? Oh my God. What happened? Was he sick or something? I say have a huge barbecue or dinner and make them repeat their vows when you can. We could not attend my. Uh, what happened to him? Yes, sending prayers to mommy ramblings. The worst thing I think in life would be to lose a child. Hey, Marissa. What does anybody know what happened? I'm so sad for her. Ugh. My uncle literally went insane when my cousin, she posted it on a community post in this morning. Oh, my heart breaks for her. Was he sick? I mean, oh my gosh. Does anybody know? Like, her son passed away, Ginger Locke's mom. Her son passed away. Her son passed away. Oh my God. I can't imagine anything worse, like anything worse in life. Uh, let's send out prayers to her. I can't even imagine losing a child. He wasn't sick. Was it like a car accident or something? Was her adult son? Yeah, somebody told me that she has two older sons or had two older sons and they owned a restaurant. She lost her mom, dad, and son. What? Sixth, seventh, and eighth? Bailey, are you talking about mommy ramblings? She lost her mom, dad, and son? Oh my God. Oh, oh my God. Lord. I can't even imagine. Ugh, she couldn't shut off the computer. Well, I guess if you get news like that, you're not really thinking about, um, you know what I mean? But wow, the community post tells all. I can't read it right now. Yes, we need to send her prayers. Oh my God, that's like, oh, I can't even imagine. I think it was a car wreck, but don't quote me on that. Remy says, yeah. Oh my goodness, that's awful. Who's Darnell? I don't know you, Darnell. Um, yeah, if I don't know you, I'm not letting you up. You need to show me who you are. I don't know anybody named Darnell. And almost Mother's Day too. Oh my goodness. Oh, yeah, I'm not in the mood. I mean, if someone comes up here that, um, that I actually know, you can come up, but somebody I don't know, I'm not letting up. Morning, Bailey. Um, oh Lord, I can't even imagine. And here's the thing: certain people, and I'm not going to mention any names, you know, like blog, Mommy Ramblings blog. She does her own thing. She does, her crime thing and stuff. And she has her own following. She does well. And oh, I don't even want to. Marissa, is that you? Hey, Marissa, is that you? Yes, it's her. Yeah, it's her. Hey, Marissa.
Yeah, I kind of just woke up to a text from Mary, and I kind of jumped out of my bed and I wrote something on my community. But if you want me to read her community post for everyone, I
Yeah, I
can,
can't do it because
I
I
can
don't
do
know
it
what
right
she's.
now if you want me to. She wrote it 6 hours ago.
Okay.
What it says is, things are not okay. My second child, my firstborn son, is gone forever. I cannot even comprehend it. I am in a fog. They tell me it is shock, but I cannot feel much of anything. When people mention things like funerals and want us to sign papers, it's too real. I cannot believe it or fathom what has happened. I have lost my faith. My mother died on May 8th, and my father died on May 7th, and now my son has died on May 6th. I cannot even believe I am typing these words. A few weeks ago, when I had a dream that my sons both died, it was terrible, but I woke up. I'm not going to find out that this is a dream. I begged everyone to tell me I was dreaming. They said I was in shock and denial. They said it is normal. I can't feel anything now. I feel like a fog is surrounding me. I think I will never be able to go on. I live my life and make a living being out there, talking about my family, my children, my life. Now, the very thing I hold most dear, my child, is gone, and I am a parent that must bury a child. It is not fair, not right. I want to not face it, and yet if I do not get back to what I do, my children will have their world more shook. I'm just scared to go to sleep. I don't want to lie with the thoughts. I don't want to wake up and find out that I am not dreaming. I can't imagine life will ever be something that I can smile and laugh in. I am beyond scared. I am lost and afraid. I want to turn back time and change the future. I don't want to face this. The problem is if I hide myself away, then we will face a bigger dilemma. How will I ever do what I do again? How will I find a way to go on through this? I don't know. I just don't know. Jimmy told me, you are all playing. Please, I am begging you to continue that. I am so scared and cannot imagine living my life with this in this empty place. I'm in such despair, and at the same time, the reality has not hit me. Tell me when it does. It will be unimaginable. I just don't want this to be my life. I want my life back as it was. I want my son back. I want him here. He was my touchstone, one of my best friends. He also was one of the only people in my life that could share things with me about my parents. Now that's lost too with him. He had so much to look forward to. He was so smart, so handsome, so giving. Remember the day he was born. Every hope and dream I held for him just died with him. I keep trying, I keep typing that, but do not believe truly he is gone. They would not let me see him. They told me it would be too traumatizing. I saw the funeral director who in this small town that I know. I looked in his eyes and he told me he was gone, but I still cannot grasp it. I sit here and my surroundings are the same. And yet if I call him, he will never answer me again. He will never hug me or kiss me again or talk to me about how crazy Carol Baskin is again. How will I do this? How will I ever talk about anything again? How will I go on without my child? Wow. It sounds to me that something extremely tragic happened.
Um, somebody said it was a car accident.
I don't
I
know.
don't know. I don't know either, but it's just like, ah,
She
I'm
doesn't. I
crying.
think it's so awful that she doesn't even want to say what it was. I
They
mean,
don't even want us
she
her
didn't.
to see them.
If
Oh,
I don't, as a mother, um, no, I wouldn't want to see either.
I think that's got to be the
Yes,
worst
no,
pain a parent can feel.
I'd be
I
gone.
mean, we lose our parents, you know,
It's
and
not.
I'm not saying it's easy to lose a parent,
No,
but
it's
to
not.
lose
It's
a
just
child,
not the natural order. That's yeah. It's just not the natural order.
that's yeah, that's
Yeah.
I guess that's what I mean. Hi, the Brian Clan. I'm just like, that was heartbreaking to hear, you know, like emotional. And I don't even like very much follow her. I've watched her here and there, you know what I mean? But
She's
oh
very
my
nice.
God, if you're
Very nice.
oh yeah,
She
she's
was
very
a
low.
drama.
She's one of the ones that does, she does her own thing and she
Yeah.
does it well. She's got quite a following.
Mhm.
And I respect her. She doesn't get into drama or anything.
Nope.
She's
Well,
her
man,
own person.
she's been through it in the past few.
Oh my God. Nobody deserves that. Like, oh, I feel
No,
my heart is
no one.
broken for her. I
No,
mean,
it's
as
shocking.
a mother, any of us as mothers can just like can't even imagine the pain that
Never,
she's going through.
never.
Unless you've lost a child, I guess that's the only way we would know what kind of a pain that is, you know? Oh, oh, I just feel awful. Anybody else want to come up and offer their condolences? You're welcome to come up. Um, I mean, I know it's like I don't know. This is going to take a lot of, time for her to heal. I don't even know if you ever heal from this. Are you still there, Marissa?
Yeah. My
I
sister,
thought because
my sister lost a child. Um, she died of SIDS disease. You know, cradle, not the cradle, the crib death. Um, I no, I remember having thoughts of like if something were to ever happen to Jake, like Jake, trust me, I'm right behind you. If you can read
right.
through the lines, if you can read through the lines of that, um, there would just be. I mean, I didn't. I thought my life was good before. I thought my life was fun before I had my son. But it just when I had my son, my whole world, my whole who I was at the core, like my everything, every ounce of energy, every ounce of love that I didn't even know was there happened when I had my son. And then you watch them grow up and you watch them, take their first steps and you watch them make goals and achieve their goals and you see them develop a personality. It's different. It's your child and you never ever think, but you always worry. I know that I always worry. And there's still times where, I say, you know what, Jake, I'll take you to school, or I'll just stand by the window or the door and watch Jake go down the driveway or the walkway to go to the thing. And then you wonder about the kids, and mine is still little, he
Hmm.
he just hit 14, and then her son is older. Like, you know, I was on the phone with, I don't know who I was talking to yesterday, and she's like, I don't know why you're on a diet. And I was
K
like,
Mello, K Mello, he's so right. A well-respected content creator has just lost their child. Can we, all of us, all sides, take this most tragic loss as a way to show us all life
life
is
is short.
short?
Yes.
Do we want to use it hating strangers?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
God.
you know what? I, I think I said in every single video, tomorrow is not promised and things can always change and we never expect them. You want to know something? I think even before this tragic news of mommy ramblings, none of us, the past year or so, none of us knew that we would all be home, not bringing in money, our
Right.
whole way of life changing with no ending in sight, with no, I mean, right now is a crazy time. So for mommy ramblings, on top of everything,
Oh
now
my God.
there's no doubt in my mind that it definitely was not a coronavirus related incident that
No.
happened to her son, because she said, it's too, traumatizing to see.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, actually, my cousin's husband just passed away last week on a motorcycle. I just found out a few days ago that he passed away on a motorcycle. He just nipped the back of a truck and that was it. And that's
Oh my
now the
goodness.
third person in my family in death related motorcycle accidents. Not saying that that was his cause of death. I mean, any cause of death is terrible, but just listening to a grieving mother, and
Oh,
you know what I mean. Just listening to any
uh,
grieving mother try and figure out, like, because it is. She was explaining your worst nightmare for
she's
any
trying
mother.
to figure out how she's going to go on. Like, your emotions must be like, you will feel guilty if if you smile again, you will feel guilty. At least me, that's how I would feel. You know what I mean? Like, because your child who you gave birth to
Yeah,
is no longer going to be here. And it's just sad, very, very, very sad. I can't even, I can't even imagine. Like, I can't even imagine how she's feeling right now.
it would be over for me if that happened to me. I would just be done. I would be done. I wouldn't even find the strength to go on. I would be like, I would write a letter to my husband and just be like, I want you to try and find a way to move on without us. But I can't, not
I
without.
think that's happened in certain cases, that parents, especially, I think it's mothers more than
Yeah,
fathers, that have
yeah,
just, I think, Anna Nicole Smith is
yeah.
one that couldn't go on without her son.
She left the
Do you
baby.
remember that?
Yeah,
She lost She
I don't
lost her
think,
son,
yeah, I think
and
it was more of
shortly
a broken
after,
heart, yes. And I think it was more of a broken heart and she
I think, yeah,
numbed
I
it.
think,
It was a
yeah.
numbing thing she did. I don't think she intentionally meant to leave her other, because that's when I do talk to people that have lost children, and let me tell you, it's tough. um I got a life coaching call, and it was a woman grieving about her 3-year-old son, and a car came right outside their house and hit him, and he
Oh
didn't
my
make it.
God.
It made the news, and I looked it up. She told me to Google it and look it up, and it was for real. And she, was just like, how do I go on? How do I go on? Like, I was like, whoa, this is like, oh my God, like over 2 years ago, I want to say. This is when I first started life coaching. And when I first started life coaching, I thought that I really wanted to help people grieving. I thought that that would be my biggest strength. And then I realized that it actually wasn't. It was my biggest weakness.
Is that you, the Bryan clan? I need to see that it's you, like just for a second, because I've had a few people come up here and like troll people. Is the Bryan clan in here? Um, if you can't show me, I have to kick you. And I love the Bryan clan, but
Private chat. Let me check the private chat. Brian Cran says it's me. Well,
okay. Well,
I
can you say
don't think
like
anyone's gonna spam or porn you in something
I've
like
had
this.
like three already that have come up. Someone named Cluck Norris, who is a known troll,
That's
and two
awful.
others.
That's awful.
Yeah,
Here we
I
are
know. And
talking
here
about.
you come back up from the Bryan clan. I'll, but if it's not you, I'll be
Yeah,
kicking you
I
really
mean
quick.
that's absolutely ridiculous.
The Bryan clan, is that you?
Yes, it's me. Can you hear me?
Hi.
Yes. I'm sorry. I just wanted to make sure it was you because I've had two
It's
trolls come up so far.
okay. No, I get it. I totally get it.
Hi, honey.
Hi.
Oh, she's gone now. What happened? You
Hi.
can come back up.
Okay.
Okay, you can come back up, sweetie.
I'll stay with you until someone else comes up, and then I'm gonna
Yeah.
try and process this. I'm still a bit
Um,
in shock. I'm very much in shock right now, and I feel terrible for her. I don't know if
oh,
there's
just
a way for us to reach out to her, and I mean,
yeah.
eh,
Well, that's what I said. Like people can come up and say, give their condolences or what.
Hi.
yeah,
Are you there? Are
Vivian.
you there,
I'm here.
the Bryan clan?
I'm here.
Okay. Hi, honey.
Hi. I just want to thank everyone for giving their condolences. Um, we're all devastated. She shares so much of her life with us, the Rambler community. We're reeling. I haven't slept. Um, and I would hope that some people are saying um, some mean things, and I hope that
Oh
they would just stop
God.
and just stop, let her grieve, let her. She'll. I probably shouldn't even be up here talking,
Oh,
but I hurt too. I hurt for her. Her mods are hurting. Um, it's devastating.
it
Um,
is. I can't imagine anyone being mean to somebody at
I
a
can't
time
imagine
like
anyone being insensitive. The worst
well,
can
it's
happen.
well, it
at the
just
worst time in someone's life. Like,
it happens, but I think we've got it under control, hopefully, and it pisses me off. Um, I try not to be mean. I try to be kind in all the chats that I go into. Um, but with her, I'll always protect her as well as others, and we will fight for her. Um, we Random Guy Jeff was one of her biggest, just champions, and we lost him in December.
I
Yeah.
remember
Um,
that.
yeah, and that was devastating. I mean, and this is even more so because it's her son.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, I don't I have not been able to sleep at all.
Are
But it,
you a fan, a follower? I was going to say fan follower of hers. Like, did
yeah,
you follow her?
I've been in her community for about 2 years.
Oh, okay, okay.
Uh,
See, I just watched her periodically. I mean, I have her as I've subscribed to her, but I
Yeah.
never. I think because she always went on so like in the middle of the night, like
yeah,
a lot of times she was on really, really late, so I would be sleeping. So I missed a
yeah,
lot of her, but my heart really goes out to her.
yeah. It hurts. It's just some of us are just crying on the phone and just, oh my gosh. Um, because she's to us, she's a lot of us had issues, and she made a safe place. I know think, and we were able to go there and just laugh and joke, and she'd share herself. And yes, even though we don't really know her because I don't see her every day, we feel like we know her. And she makes us laugh. Her sarcasm, her attention to detail, her being just an amazing mom. Um, it just we hurt for her, and who knows what's going to happen in the next few days. And I'm sure she'll let us know. You know, if people
Hey,
want
Mello,
to.
you're right. I really thought COVID-19 would help bring this damaged community together. Instead, it's made it worse.
Yeah,
This major event to one of us should be the opportunity to just stop watching.
yeah, and be peaceful and be kind and be,
Yeah.
agree to disagree and not be mean to one another. You can say things when you don't care for someone or like what they're saying. You can present it in a diplomatic way.
Kimberly, I don't think anybody knows exactly what happened. Uh, we
No,
just
none of
know
us
that
know.
he passed away and she's heartbroken. It is, and I think community that followed her and loved her are heartbroken for her. You know,
Yeah,
it just hit home, I guess. As mothers, I can't even. Here's the thing: I can't imagine losing a child or a grandchild. Like I just can't imagine it.
right.
The pain. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know,
Anyway,
I can't say what's that.
I'm gonna jump off. I just wanted to say thank you for everyone having her in her thoughts and
Oh
prayers,
yeah,
and um,
definitely.
we're, I just, it's heartbreaking. It really is.
Oh honey,
Um, because we as her community, as her friends, have just loved her it through the good and the bad, the swatting, the trolls that come in there. So,
yeah, she's been
sometimes
through.
there's bots. Oh my God, there's just these, and she deals with
Oh,
them. She knows how to deal with them. She's finally, learned.
and I think she's managed to pretty much stay away from all the drama. Like,
She
you know,
does.
I kind of admire her for that. Like, you know, she just pushes on and does her own thing. And I wish could be more like her, in that way.
Carla, just be you.
I,
Carla, be you, and we love you, and you'll get stronger like Molly has given you and others have told you. Just be strong and be you.
yeah,
I
yeah,
I
but there are
saw
some that,
you.
that you want to be
Go ahead.
more like, and she's one that like I so admire someone that can just push through, and my heart is broken for her as a
Yeah,
mother, as a grandmother. I just can't imagine what she's going through. So, Mommy
yeah.
Ramblings, if you see this, or um my heart, I'm praying for you. I hope, um I can't say I know how you feel, but just know that many, many people are praying for you, that you find some kind of strength through this.
And give her time to
Hopefully.
grieve. Give her some room.
Yes,
I
and
know
yes.
we all want to
And
do
stop
something.
being mean. Like, don't be mean. Like,
I
whoever's,
can't believe that people now are gonna harass her make jokes. I hope nobody clipped that any of
They
that.
did.
Oh
They did.
God.
But it was taken down either through people reporting it or that person being kind and just realizing they shouldn't put it up. Um, so,
I
it's
can't imagine though someone being nasty to someone at their most vulnerable time. Like that
no.
person, whoever's nasty, must have no soul. Like
There's a lot of them
no.
around here. They're only
Yeah.
around here. Someone asked me yesterday. They asked me, Marissa, have you ever known people like these people on YouTube? But I said I've never actually met people like that in person, in real life, in my whole life. No one that acts
Yeah.
this way.
K Mello, I'm so sorry.
Stop.
K Mello was lurking in her stream last night, listening and playing Words with Friends. And when I heard her say her son was dead, it brought me back to when I lost a child at 26 weeks
So
pregnant.
sad.
Wow.
Oh,
Anyway, I'm going to jump off, Carla. Thank you for letting me come up.
you're so welcome. And then if anyone else wants to come up and offer their
Yeah.
condolences, you are more than welcome to come up and
And Carla, don't forget to change the title of this line.
yeah, I definitely will. I definitely will. I don't even know how to do that. What do you do? I take the
Okay. So
Yeah, you'll be able to change it.
yeah, because I wasn't even like I had that. I
It's okay.
just don't know how to do that. I'm going to, but I wonder if I can do it while I'm still live.
No, you can't.
Oh, okay.
You can't.
I just have to go back, maybe.
Yeah, when you upload it again, just put in Prayers to Mommy Ramblings. I mean,
Yeah,
I have a video called Prayers to Mommy Ramblings, and that's when she was swatting and she was crying.
right.
Yeah. I mean, I hate waking up to terrible news like this. And granted, I never met Carolyn, but I do know that she really is human she really is herself. She's not, trying to put up a front. She's not playing a part. She's not running a scam. She's not trying to cause drama. She's just hanging out with people and she brings in a large crowd, and I get it. And I've watched her and stuff like that. And she's just a genuinely nice person. And, sadly, I mean, I hate to say this, but, there's the old saying goes, God picks the great ones first. He gets very selfish sometimes. Sometimes some of us are just way too good for this world. And it's a very positive note that I like to keep. So I have to wonder, about him. It's the how they
Right.
say only the good, good. I don't know. I mean, she talked about him as if, when I read what she wrote, she talked about him as if, we got a sense of what he was like. And I don't know if he's ever, been on her thing. I don't think he has. But and I would hate for someone to clip any of that, and kind of
Right.
sensationalize that. I mean, that's just terrible. But anytime you hear the death about anybody with anybody's child, I remember the last thing was the Kobe Bryant thing. And I mean, I was in shock as well. I mean, I was very much in shock, didn't know how to handle that situation. He made me, this hero in the basketball world. He may be a celebrity, but there was so many other people on that helicopter and so many lives that were lost so tragically. And to hear something like that and wake up in the morning and hear something that crazy is just like, God, it's supposed to be a reminder that, like, right now, if you're feeling right now for Carolyn right now, if you're feeling, heartbreak, if you're feeling devastation for this woman, it means that you are human. It means that you're a good person. If you're sitting back there laughing or making jokes and, being a nuisance about it, being, drab, you're not human. You're not human. And people show their colors in tragic times. And do you want to know something? I learned a lot during this coronavirus thing. I realized that, attention and money and, fighting with people. I mean, we don't know how many people in this side chat right now don't have food in their refrigerator. We don't know how many people in our side chat is an essential worker that has to sit there for 8 hours with a mask on. Because let me tell you something. When I go to the supermarket, I can't handle having that mask on for 25 minutes when I'm in the store. I can't handle it.
And here we have, we
yeah,
whine about having to stay in the house. We whine
Yeah.
about like not being able to go places when there are people that are, suffering devastating losses and, losing family members that they can't even go to see in the hospital to say their last goodbyes to. And here we worry about YouTube bullshit and drama. Like I'm guilty too. Like, like stop,
I
don't.
kind of just put it away. I kind of just closed the book and was just like, dude, people say you're gonna come back, and I'm just like, when these evil people, turn their computers off, yeah, and yeah, let's go back to when we were all having fun and being good to each other. Like we became a community where we actually know each other. Fine. I know who D Nikki is. I know who these people are. I know who K Mello is. I know Mace Mello. I know Remy. I see everyone. I'm like, I know all these people. Like, even though I've not met them in person, we've all shared the same disagreements, agreements. We've all shared personal thoughts, stories with each other, and that's how you form a community. And this is mostly women here. So women tend to bond a lot easier. And we also have the same sort of, we should have the same sort of empathy and compassion towards other women, especially in a time like this. So I don't know who is, poking fun at Naomi ramblings or saying inappropriate things, but I don't know those type of people. Those type of people are not my people. Even if I hated mommy ramblings, I still would be this. I guess I'm in shock as well, because it's a reminder, like at first, I have to say, when I got that text from Mary, I immediately thought, Corona, of course. Why wouldn't we?
That's what I thought too. I thought, oh, he was sick and, she couldn't visit him. And you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that's exactly my first thing that came into my head. And here, I guess it.
Yeah, you're right. I was just talking to one of my friends, and she was watching people move out of her complex. People cannot afford the places that they're living in anymore. A lot of people are moving right now, believe it or not, and a lot of people are suffering. And
Exactly.
a lot of people are suffering financially. And geez, I mean,
And we whine about YouTube, like, like this puts a lot in perspective for me.
well,
So
keep your
much.
eyes open and just watch the people in the community and what they're saying, how they're responding to this. I really hope nobody is trying to do fundraisers for her. If people want to give her super chat, I think that's fine. If people want to directly give to her, I think that's even better. I don't like super chat anymore. I'd rather just PayPal it to you. No one should be taking this and making a fundraiser for her. And I have to stress that. So far, I know of at least 5 scams that have gone on in this community, and enough of it. Enough. Just pray for this woman. Forget money. Forget, trying to do something. I think it's time to sit and digest that this woman has lost her son. This is a woman that we all know. And this could have been our son. This could easily happen to us one day. We all say, I remember I was 19 years old, and my mom, one morning, very early one morning, I came home very late from New York, and I had the best time. And I was with some friends, and my mom was so worried about me, and she was like, I don't like you being over in Manhattan. And I'm like, Mom, I'm in Midtown. We went to a Duran Duran concert. We went to a Z100 concert. Then we went to the after party. We took pictures with like Chrissy Turlington and all these things. I go, and then we met the guy from the news, and he took us all back to his big penthouse. I go, and then we ran into the New Kids on the Block's limo driver, and he drove us around, and we stopped for pizza. I go, it was the best night ever. And she goes, Marissa, I don't want you gallivanting around New York City all hours of the night. I said, Mom, nothing's going to happen. And she says, do you think that all the people that wake up every morning, tie their shoes and leave their house, think that something's going to happen to them on that day? And that stayed with me since I'm 19. Every time we get into our car, we have no idea if there's some sort of oil slick, if there's some sort of black ice. We have no idea if oncoming traffic, if that person has a heart attack or they lose control of their car. If a water bottle falls underneath their brake, what do you call it? We have no idea over other people's actions. What if they fall asleep? What if they have a heart attack? What if, while they're driving, like all of a sudden everything can just change. And that's what it is. And when we talk about how everything can change and it cannot even be your mistake, you could just be in the wrong place at the wrong time in somebody else's hands, that everything is over. And then we have to sit in the same position that she's in. Why? How do we move on? How do we cope? How do we do this? Well, it's a gradual process. It is a gradual process. She's still in the shock phase.
I think we should all learn that this YouTube drama is not the most important thing in life. The most important thing in life is to be kind, to live your life, kindly, and show empathy for people. And I don't know. I just.
Well, if we're going to talk about that, then Carla, the most important thing on that note that you just said is, no, it's not the drama. You should actually be turning your neck and looking at your own children and your own husband, if you have one, and realizing, guess what? My time is limited. And right now, in the circumstances that we're in, I've had more time alone with my husband in the past 54 days. I think we're on lockdown 54 days. Than ever. So I've been in my husband for 2 months. I had a doctor's appointment the other day over the computer, and she said, is everything okay with you and your husband? Is there any domestic violence? Do you feel safe? And I'm like, oh my God. I was like, we're doing better than ever. I go, I think it's Jake having the most hardest time because he can't comprehend what's going on. But for me, I'm not going to fight with my husband because I still have this fear of the unknown. He's got job safety. I have job safety. And I'm sitting around looking at all these people thinking, what are these people going to do when a stimulus check is only going to go so far? Then what happens next? Is the government going to give a stimulus check to us every single month? No. That's crazy to me. All these businesses that are going to shut down. And when these businesses shut down, people start to panic. When people start getting desperate, they panic. And Jake asked me last night on D Live, he goes, Mom, what if something happens, people start like looting and rioting? And I said, well, then it's time for martial law. And I had to explain all that to him. But yes, that I have a fear of people that are not in the same situation that I'm in right now, that, I live in a place that's like semi-rural right now. But I was talking to a girlfriend yesterday on the phone, Maria, and she said, Marissa, it is so good. It's so great that you got out of freaking Jersey, because we're too close to New York. We're way too close to Manhattan, and my husband's got, the guy that works right next to him in the next office, him and his gay husband, he's a playwright. I talked to him the other day, and he said, being on lockdown in Manhattan is the worst thing in the world. He was like, Marissa, we are ready to throw in the towel and move to the suburbs. They were like, this is too much. And I said, do you want us to come get you? I go, the house is big enough. I was like, do you want us to come get you? And he was like, you're an angel for, what do you call it? She was like, but he was like, we're surviving. He goes, but we know that if something happens to us, if we go over to that hospital, we're not coming out. And so right there, it's very, like, there's too much going on. Like, there's so much going on in the world, Carla, that I'm wondering why we're even talking about YouTube drama. Like, I don't know what the latest drama is, to be honest with you. I don't know.
Do you think it's gotten worse though since we've been like
Oh, absolutely. If it hadn't gotten worse, Alicia would be here, I would be here, Brian would still be here. I think that once people started doing the CPS thing and calling the cops, I think that was it. And you want to know something? I had an expiration date as well, and I'm just like, this is not worth it. I've met a lot of good people, but some people don't have boundaries. They haven't had any sort of boundaries for any sort of respect for these creators. And some of them are just, subscribers that are getting thrown into this, that don't do this. But to be honest,
don't want it.
Yeah, and
I don't want it.
Yeah, and I made a post yesterday on my Patreon, and I said, listen, I know that everyone wants me to come back. I am on D Live, but right there is just a very toxic environment. And unfortunately, everyone's getting blamed with no proof at all, including me. I don't like that. That is not anything that I will ever be a part of, where we go to trial and they take a look at you and say, well, you know what? You're just guilty. Put them in jail for the rest of their life. That's wrong. Don't say it unless you don't have proof. Let's not speculate 1 week that it's this person doing this to you, this person, that person, this person, because it's convenient, because you're mad at that person. And that's what we're seeing. That's why
over and over and over again.
And that's why Alicia's not coming back. Alicia will not come back. There's many people that will not come back. I think the stuff that with Brian went way too far. I think that this is just not worth it. I think I noticed that I was starting to get a little stressed out over this. I was just like, dude, like, I guess it's true. I am having a little bad luck with friends. I'm having bad luck with people flip-flopping on me, people that I thought were my friends, and they absolutely weren't. They were, but you want to know something? I pray. I pray a lot more than you would possibly imagine. At 12:30, I am doing the live meditation with Jay Shetty on Instagram. It's every day. Today's day 34 at 12:30. And, I pray very, very much. And
do you pray for the people that have hurt you too? Because I'm finding that I'm praying for those people too, because in order for them to be hurting you, they've got to be missing something big in their life.
Of course. a person that's happy with their life, like I've said before, a person that's happy, contented, is not going through something that's, making them mad at the world. Don't go on personal attacks, people that have never done anything to them or that they've never met. Like, you're talking to real broken people. You're talking to angry, broken people, people that are entitled, people that get very jealous easily, get very envious. Envy is one of the 7 deadliest sins. And, you cannot compare your life to one's other. I know people want to look up other people's homes, see what kind of cars they drive. What does their house look like? What do they do for a living? How much money do they make? It doesn't
What
matter.
they look like,
Woman.
if they're pretty, if they're ugly, if they're
What's their
fat or too
lifestyle?
skinny.
I'm not one
Right.
of those people. I've been given information along the way during this, thank you, Kimberly. I've been given information about where this, and I'm like, you know what? Okay, we're all from all walks of life. We all come in different sizes and colors. We're all
We're all
our
human.
lives.
Listen, we're
It
all
doesn't matter.
going to die someday.
Yes,
All of
and
us. All of us are
we
not
all are.
going to
That's
live
definitely
forever.
inevitable. But the thing is you have to remember, it doesn't matter how beautiful you are, how beautiful your home is, how gorgeous your car is. We all are going to die someday, and we're all going to be put in the same box on display. We're all going to be treated. We're all going to be treated the same way in death. And it's up to the Lord to decide where your soul goes. And the imprint that you have left on this earth. Are people going to be heartbroken and stand up and say, I met Carla through this and I found a special light in her, and I remember the time that we did this and blah, blah, blah. Or, like I have always said to my siblings, if something was to ever happen, I've said it to my husband, I really want it to be a celebration. I'm hoping that people will not say, oh, I remember how beautiful she was, or how she had such, cool style. Because I know my niece is going to be like, oh my God, my aunt was so beautiful. She had the best clothes, blah, blah. But I would really like it if my friends and family were to talk about something special about how I made them feel. How I helped them get through something. And the thing is the saddest thing is we don't get a chance to say goodbye most of the time. If we have someone that's dying of like cancer, or, we have a chance. Like when my Uncle Anthony died of cancer, I was at space camp and my husband flew back to Vegas with Jake. And he said, Marissa, I changed your flight and you're going to go to New York. And you're going to meet up with your mother. And I said, okay. And then we drove up to Lake George, and I got to say goodbye to my uncle. And, before he passed. And a lot of times we don't realize that most of the time we never get a chance to say goodbye. And you have,
I know.
we lament.
And how do you, and you got to think, how do you want to be remembered? As an angry, hateful, awful, person, or kind misdemeanor?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Molly, we've been missing you, honey.
You have?
Terribly. I was so sick this weekend. I watched the most excellent George Michael documentary. It was great.
Yeah.
Thought about you.
Aw, he just released, George Michael Official just released a new digital version of his duet with Mary J. Blige yesterday at 2:00.
Really?
Yes, it's amazing. It's like 150 clones of George Michael singing with. Yeah, it's amazing. I was like, oh my God! So yeah.
He's such a pretty boy, he was.
Yeah, I actually still get a lot of messages saying, will you come back and still do George videos if something happens with Body? And I do say yes, I do. If it's important, then I'll make a video.
Yeah.
So, thank you for thinking of me. I'll tell you one thing. I mean, I've never met George Michael, but I did feel a personal connection to him because of his music. You know, you could just have personal connections with people for no reason at all. I mean, it was never like a physical attraction thing or anything like that. It was just his music. And when he passed, I have to say that was like more rough than when my father passed, than my best friend, what do you call this? There was just something about him because I just knew that if I had the chance in his life to have met him, that he and I would have been very close
besties.
friends, and I would have been able to help him. And I would have put the fact that he was George Michael aside. And, you know, I mean, of course, I'd still be doing weird things like sniffing his dirty socks when he wasn't looking, but you know, but no, I think of him often. But you know what? You have to all remember that there's a way to keep someone's spirit alive. And right now, Mommy Ramblers is not at that point.
No.
I learned this
years
ago. I learned this when David died in '94. And that was, my son's named after him, Jacob David. I had a best friend who died of an overdose. His name was David, he was gay. And he just fell asleep by the pool and never woke up again.
Wow.
Order their favorite drink. You know, me and Jerry, we always order the espresso martini. That was George Michael's favorite. We hold it up to George. We say, "This is for George." We, you know, you light a candle on that person's birthday. You think of them often, and you want to know something. As I'm doing this right now, I'm looking in my backyard, and I'm seeing a lot of red cardinals lately.
Yeah, isn't that funny?
Yes, my mom has this big belief that the red cardinal that comes into her backyard as well in New Jersey is my Uncle Anthony. And I was on the phone with my mom, because me and my mom talk in the morning. And I go, "Mom, there's 2 cardinals flying all over the backyard." And she was like, "Well, there must be something about your backyard." And I said, "Mom," I go, she goes like, "What are you doing now?" I go, "Well, I would record it." I go, "Right now they're on the like the picnic table." I go, "But they're really having a fun out there." So I was thinking about putting some cardinal food out there to kind of keep them around us. And we have really beautiful butterflies back there and the most amazing bumblebees, believe it or not. I mean, beautiful bumblebees. Like the yellow and the furry, big yellow and black ones. They're beautiful.
Oh, yeah. They're beautiful.
Okay. Hey, guys, I'm just getting a drink real quick.
You getting a drink?
Hey, Miss Murder.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask Marissa a question. Hey, I'll be back in a minute.
She wants to ask you a question, I guess.
Who?
I love Angel Vision's comment. Look at Angel Vision's comment, everyone. It's a beautiful comment.
Death is
What is
evident.
it?
Our afterlife is for eternity. Please be kind and show compassion for a common man. Yeah, I hope this puts things in perspective for certain people. You know, and I'm not talking about just, you know, okay, Anita.
That's sad.
Hi, Truth Seeker.
This is why I came up. I thought you might like the company. It must be hard to cut. Not that you're on your own, but when Marissa has to go, and that I'll stay up and keep you company if you like. It's not easy. This really sucks. I'm so sorry.
Oh, we're thinking we're going to let Molly leave? No way.
Well, she doesn't.
Stuck.
Oh yeah, Nina came in.
No, but here's the thing: like, I don't even know. Wouldn't even know what to say to someone, you know, that has lost a child. Like,
no.
What? The only thing I can think of is pray for her, because she's going to have a long haul ahead of her. A big hole in her life, and you know, we need to
I'm agnostic, so I don't pray for her, but I don't begrudge anyone praying for me. Like, I know people prayed for me today when I had my MCG. And sorry, what's it called?
I prayed
It's
for you, you know, the program.
MRI.
ECG, and that's fine. If praying is not your thing, that's fine too. I just sort of just put good thoughts out there to the universe, and that's my thing. So, what I was going to ask Marissa is, so this is one of probably my worst traits. I don't know, like I'm second guessing myself. So this weekend we were going to do a Zoom meeting tomorrow, whatever, and do like a big channel marathon. Like jump to channel. And I just wonder now if that's appropriate. Like, this is where my brain goes. Part of me says, like, it's not appropriate. We should do it another time. And the other part of my brain is going, we should be there for her and celebrate this and still do it, and not and all come together as a community without the drama. And
I think
so
that's excellent.
I just don't know, Marissa. So what do you do when you have conflicting things like that in your head?
Well, the reason you feel conflicted is because you already know that it may be a bit insensitive. So I think that you just want confirmation that maybe we should hold off on that.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
If I question it, then I know that
Yeah.
there is a level of inappropriateness there. Yeah. Cool.
It's your conscience. It's your conscience. That's all it is.
And here's the thing with me. I don't know if I would feel like, in my heart, could have like fun. You know what I mean?
I
Like
know.
I would be
Yeah.
thinking, my
Yeah.
heart would be
I
not
would
in
be
it. But here's
silent.
the thing, my heart wouldn't be in it. And I
Yeah.
know, like,
I get it.
you know,
I get it.
I would
You
go
know, I don't
silent.
understand.
I think that out of respect for her, I think people should do probably a 24-hour moment of silence for her in the community. I think that would be amazing. And wait for her to go live. And when she does, just be there for her and support her and offer her help. You know,
Hi, Truth Seeker.
Hi, Truth Seeker knows.
Hello.
I hope that's her.
I can't hear
It
her.
is.
Is that you, honey?
Oh, it's me. It's me. Sorry, I was on mute.
Okay. Okay. Like, I'm like,
Hi,
so-
guys. Hi, Marissa. Hi,
Hi.
Misdemeanor.
Morning, Truth
Murderer.
Seeker.
Hey.
Hi. I'm sorry here.
It's so horrible. I've watched her live, not like all the time because I can't get to everything on this side of the planet, but she's such a lovely woman.
She is.
And I love the true crime, obviously, and I can't imagine it. It's like it's going through my head. Like I feel like a connection or an affinity with Marissa because there's only 6 months different in age, but we had our sons at a very, at different times. So my baby's almost 27, and whereas Jake's, a decade younger or more. And I understand like this is like, I can kind of feel like where Marissa would be, I would be in the same position. Like if it's your only child, I think it must be so much harder I've got 2 friends on Facebook who have both lost adult children or, older teen, early 20s, but they've got other children and they feel like they have to be strong for those other children. Whereas, how they say you never know how you're going to react in a situation. I can tell you now, if anything happened to my son, I'd be gone. I'd be out of here.
I'm right behind you.
Yeah,
A lot of
I know.
people-
Then that's why I feel that connection to Marissa in that way.
I don't
So
think that there would be any reason
No,
for me to go on.
no. So it must be so hard. I think Mummy Rambling's got, is it one other child or 2
Yeah,
other?
she has another child. Yeah, she has another.
Yeah. So you feel like you have to be there for that child too because
Yes.
they've lost a sibling, and
That's
it must
the
be
hardest part, from what I
incredibly hard.
hardest. But why?
She has 4 children, actually.
She has 4. Oh,
Well, she had 5. She now has 4. Yeah, she's got kind of a set 3 that were older, 2
Yep.
boys and a girl, and then she's got the 2 little boys.
and then she had a kind of like a second
Oh wow.
life in mummyhood. Yeah.
Someone told me that her 2 older sons own the restaurant.
Yeah.
Or own the restaurant. So
Yeah.
yeah.
And I know in the true crime community we tend to speculate and things like that. So, but
Yeah.
you know, I think I'd like it if like we didn't speculate on
I
this.
agree.
Yeah.
I agree. That's the thing. We got to go at Miss Rambling's pace. It's what
Yes. Whatever her
Mhm.
pace is, exactly. Whatever her
Right.
pace is the pace that is set. And yeah, I wouldn't want to do this big bar channel hopping thing this weekend.
I totally agree. That's what I came up to say too.
Yeah, and I don't want to
agree.
disrespect her in any way. So that's why I asked. I just wanted to put it out there that, yeah, I'm not
And
sure.
also, for someone who has lost children as well, this is you got to also think the people out there too are triggered by this.
Right.
Yes, yeah,
And then her supporters too. I am so sure they're heartbroken watching her go through this. It's just all of it. It puts everything to perspective.
no
Like
one with a
Marissa
heart.
said, it makes
Yeah.
you just stop, and it's one of those things.
The sad thing is that for some people this isn't going to put them into perspective.
No,
put it into
I agree
perspective.
with you. I'm with you.
And they will continue to be whoever they intrinsically are, you know, which is
Well, like the
horrible.
Brian
But
Clan was saying that she was getting some, like
Well,
what
hold
was
on,
pissing
guys.
her off was she was getting nasty messages from people. To me, those people have like a black soul. Like, how could you
yeah,
like even think that way? Like, who thinks that way at a time when
Nope.
someone is going through the most devastating loss that you can
yeah.
experience as a parent, to think to leave a nasty comment? Like,
That's
Never.
right. That's
why?
their first thought to do that. My first thought is to make sure that I'm not disrespecting her in any way. And I don't even know the woman, so I just don't understand why people can't just, you know,
Yeah.
do that. Or even if you don't like someone, just agree to
Don't say
disagree.
anything. They just don't say anything.
Yeah.
Right. And I came on this morning, I had no idea what,
Yeah,
what
you had no
happened,
idea
what was
what had
going on.
happened. And I went over and I was like, oh, when I saw, garbage day. Because it's garbage day for us right now, actually.
Well, actually, it's garbage day today for me. And you always have to think of a title,
Yes.
and I always on Thursdays, it's garbage day for me. So usually I say, garbage day. I didn't mean anything like garbage people, or, you know what I mean?
No.
It's just
No.
actually my garbage day.
Yeah, it's our garbage day too, so I appreciate it.
There's
But
people
I
on
did
my
change the
Facebook that are
title.
using the term garbage
But I
people
think
from my
I
channel.
think it is. I think it is the global whining is appropriate, because we whine about the most insignificant things when there's like bigger things to worry about in
Oh,
life.
I always whine about
And
things
I'm
and go first world problems, right? Because really they are, you know,
exactly.
in the
Brian
whole
Clan
scheme
said
of
that
things.
the mean comments were not on her channel, but in other places. They shouldn't
Okay.
be accepted anywhere. Take note.
It
Take
should be
note,
on the
Brian Clan,
website.
of who these people are.
Yeah, please
Yeah,
do.
exactly.
I don't get into the drama, but I tell you what,
I
I'll be
don't
after
want anything near me.
I'll be after someone if they're doing that shit.
Awful.
Yeah, well, there's people that have no souls, so
Is it like a psychological or medical thing where they actually can't feel? I don't.
I
Or
think
that-
there is
or-
people. What do you call that? Is it sociopath?
I call it directly related to Satan, but
Yeah.
I'm not a doctor or anything.
That's the the
I'm not judging. I'm just, that's
I know.
kind of what
I
hit
was
me.
saying the same thing. I just didn't want to say it.
yeah, that was the generic name for it.
Son of Satan. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. It was nice talking to all of you. Everybody keep Mommy Ramblings in your prayers. I'm going to start breakfast for my family. I love you guys.
Love you,
care.
Melissa.
We love you
thank you
too.
for coming up. I enjoy having you.
Thank you.
You take care of your family. Everybody, hug your boy. Your boy.
Everybody,
Hug your
yeah.
boy.
Good boy.
Everybody
Give
hug your
Jake a
children.
hug for us.
I will. Thank you. I
Yeah. Give him a hug for us.
will. Bye, guys.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay. Bye. So, Truth Seeker knows you've been awfully quiet. Is she even here?
She's just listening, I think.
Yeah. So we've all.
You know, it's so ironic. I went back and listened to the end of that live again to see if I could hear if her husband was telling her what happened. Oh, I don't know. It was last night, but it was so sweet to me how funny she was right before that she got the message to go in and wherever her husband was taking her out. I would assume hospital, something like that. But she just has the most wonderful, dry sense of humor. And she can keep a straight face and be the funniest person. She's just a neat lady. I just hate this happened to her.
I'm sorry, Cinderella 56. Sorry to hear that. She lost her sister in February.
Oh,
Who did we lose?
Oh, Truth Seeker said, sorry, someone stopped by. Be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, you can come back up. Anybody that wants to come up and offer their condolences, I don't even know. I don't know if she's ever watched my channel or whatever, but I think, you know, we can send out our prayers or good thoughts if you don't believe in, you know, like Miss Murder doesn't believe in, you know, sending prayers or whatever.
I'm not going to
could send-
begrudge. Oh yeah, who would begrudge anyone that? You know, I'm not going to be out there and say, "Don't send me prayers," because you know I'm agnostic and I don't know where we go when we die. But you know, it's like don't begrudge anyone else their own beliefs. It doesn't have to be yours.
Anna
but
Mary says, I lost my firstborn child, my only daughter. That poor woman's life will never be the same again. I really hope people leave her to grieve in peace. I do too. When she's ready to come back, she will be, you know, ready. And we need to give her that time. Because, and that's what I've noticed when people lose someone close to them, they say, please give them time to grieve.
Yeah.
And to, you know, when they're ready, they'll be ready. But
I just don't. Yeah, it just I can't get it out of my head. It's like when you have more than one child, you know, and I knew Marissa felt the same way.
Sorry for your loss.
I knew Marissa felt the same way that I did, like about Kieran, that she does about Jake. That like I'd be out of here. You know, I would have no reason. But then people who have more than one child. And I know this directly from both of my friends on Facebook who have lost like older children, one to suicide and one to alcohol poisoning, alcohol abuse. That they feel so guilty because they feel like they've got to be here for the other children. And I can't even. I can't even imagine what that must feel like. You know, and I think Marissa's idea is probably a good one. Maybe we can do like a 24 hours of silence, but
let's do a 24. Well, even just 24 hours of peace with anybody, with all of us. Like just realize that this is not important. Our families, our friends, you know, YouTube is not the end all be all of our lives.
No. And it's Mother's Day on Sunday anyway, so you know, that's going to be the worst day for her.
Yeah, it's odd. My mom and I were talking about this yesterday.
Yeah.
My sister and her ex-husband are kind of working their way back to each other after being divorced for like 30 years.
Wow.
But yeah, he's always been in our family. We won't let him leave. And they're kind of arguing over some stuff that, you know, it's really not that significant.
Yeah.
And they're kind of both being a little bit selfish and set in their ways. And I said, you know, I just kind of want to look at both of them and say, okay, well, seriously,
Yeah.
You know, my dad has been gone for 37 years. My mom was 48 when he died.
That's so young.
So, yeah, way too young. And, you know, you kind of got to look at what you're arguing about and think,
Pick your battles.
okay, what if this person is gone tomorrow?
Yeah.
You know, then I've argued about this for no reason.
This is
It's
what
just so stupid.
I always say everyone has their own currency. For some people, it's money. For some people, it's power, and that. But for me, it's time, because you can't get any
Mhm.
back. You've only got a certain amount of it. You can always make more money. I believe. You know, even if it's a minimum wage job, you can always make some sort of money, but you can't make more time. So that's always been my
I
my
need to back her
currency.
up. I'm sorry you lost a sibling. That's got to be hard too, because I can't even imagine losing one of my siblings. Um, and here's the thing: we should all come together, like, as a community. Like, there shouldn't be sides when something like this happens. There shouldn't be sides. We should all be able to grieve together for someone,
Mhm.
or not. I'm not saying we're grieving for her, but you know, we should all come together as a community to show our support for
Yeah,
somebody,
put our
whether you're
differences
on this
aside.
side or that. There shouldn't be a side.
Yeah.
She was on a live stream when she got the news. I was
Oh,
there.
that's.
Mhm.
He's in his early 20s. Oh my gosh.
I hope people aren't clipping that either.
Yeah. Yeah, that
Brian Glenn knows more about
can't be
that
shown.
than.
Yeah, I'm sure it's been clipped, but it just can't be shown because that would be like, so devastating for her,
We know
you
there are
know.
people out there who do this, though. That's what worries me.
They do this and then they post it on their channels
Mhm. Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
because it
We just.
gives them views, and there are people that want to see. I don't even, I don't know. It's just sad.
So what is? Sorry if this is a stupid question, but what is 24 hours of What is 24 hours of silence for Mummy Ramblings? Because it could be. I mean, we're creators, and that we see. You know, we get ideas and stuff different ways. I mean, that could be that nobody goes live for 24 hours, but it also could be that I don't even know if you can run a live for 24 hours. But that you run it and you're not on it talking. You know, you've just got a screen up of my condolences or
The
flowers
only thing
or.
is, and that would be fine and good and well, but you would get, and you still would, like this morning, even though we're talking about this subject, I've had no less than 2 or 3 trolls try to come up here and, you know, infiltrate or whatever. I don't know what you would call it, to come up on here, and people that
That,
I don't know.
that's what
Like,
I. That's why I'm asking, because
that's
I
why
don't
if
know.
you run a stream and allow people, they're just going to take advantage and be
No,
idiots.
I
They're,
was talking about just letting it run with like a picture and some music, not
oh,
even
I
be
guess
on
you
it
could.
talking.
I don't know how that would work, but I
But
mean, I think that would be okay.
I've never dealt with this troll thing or this
And
porn
maybe leave
thing.
comments, maybe leave it so
You could
that you
turn
can leave
comments
comments.
off, or you could. It depends if there's going to be trolls out
Or,
there. I can't imagine that there would be.
hold for review comment. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that would work. I think you never know what the right thing is, right? Someone before said you never know what the right thing is to say because there isn't anything.
No,
Well,
there isn't.
that's the thing, was what do you say to someone? Like, you can't say, I know how you feel, or I know,
No,
you don't know if you've not gone through it. You don't.
no, no,
I can't
unless you've walked in
imagine.
their shoes, yeah.
All I
And
can think of is send prayers.
and I'm one of those people who's like a fixer. I don't know if anyone else
Oh,
is
did
like
Dee
this.
Dee Dugan put it up? Mario?
What
Oh,
happened?
God, that would be, I don't know. Mario sending, I hope she didn't.
24 hours with no drama and no bashing. That would be nice. In a perfect world, it would go on forever. But I know it's
In a perfect world, yeah, but this is not a perfect world. This is
and it's
YouTube.
gotten worse
People
because of
can do.
people of lockdown. It's made people more stir crazy. Definitely worse.
Right. And maybe what we have to do if someone's going to do, continue to be hateful and horrible is ignore,
Yeah.
ignore.
Just don't even respond.
Ghost.
No,
Don't
that's what
respond to the
that's
hate.
what they want you to do.
Yeah.
I mean, stick up for
Marsha
yourself.
had
I
her
believe in
take it down. Oh, she did put it up. Oh my goodness.
Mark. Who put it
Marsha
up?
had
Mark?
Dee Dee Dugan,
I don't know who that is.
an
You don't want
asshole.
to know. You're not
Oh,
missing
good.
much.
It's an
Okay.
asshole. I don't
Yeah.
know if it's a she or he. She's an asshole.
Yeah.
And anybody that would do that is, and I'm not trying to be like mean about it, but
No, you
at
mean
the most
realistic about it.
at the most vulnerable part, time of someone's life, you don't,
That's the
you don't have
lowest.
to put something up that's going to remind them of where they were when they heard about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
You just tell a grieving parent, I'm sorry for your loss, Carla. Yeah. That's all I can think of to say.
Yeah.
I think everyone should just take a step back and reevaluate what we have all been doing and how we can end a lot of this bullshit. Anita, would you like to come up? Anita, I don't know. Anita's been on my panel before, and I think she's seen a lot of what's gone on both sides.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I mean, I don't know how to take her. I don't know if she hates me, if she likes me. And that's not like saying anything against her, but she's on the other side. Like, I hate saying that, the other side, but it is what it is.
Mhm.
That's
right. I'm happy to hop down if you need more space or stay up. It was mainly.
I can have 6 people up here, so you don't need to hop. You can stay up. You're fine. I want to, but I'm walking out the door in 5, slowing down for a car wreck. See, there you go.
And Ginger, are you in the chat? Is Ginger Lock still here? She was not
No,
good
today
yesterday.
she would not be any sides. That's why I offered her a link. She wanted to come up. No, and everybody, as long as they're being decent, is welcome in here. This is coffee chat. We come in here to have coffee in the morning and talk. And this is a big thing that happened to our community, to someone that is very loved in our community. I'm sorry, I've only watched her a few times because of the time that she goes on usually, which is, my bedtime. Because I'm old, I go to bed at like in it.
But the dynamics are different on YouTube than they are in the real world, as far as the community goes. So it might seem weird. Some people are like, well, you don't know that person, whatever, but we feel like we do, and we've watched them and we know a little bit about their lives, or we know a lot about their lives. And, so it's just natural that we would try to come together and support.
Thank you, Mary. You don't need people
Well, I tell
coming
you, Caroline she's such an amazing woman that, just being in her chat, just a few times I've been in there, not a whole lot, but she's got the most amazing subs. Caroline.
Yeah, I think she's got a really big support.
She does. And they're tremendous people. They're really good people. I've never had an unpleasant encounter anytime I've ever been there. And they really, truly care about her, I think, deeply.
I agree, Samara.
Awesome.
Hey, you said, my God, Dee Dee did not put it up for views. She was genuinely concerned for Mummy Ramblings. How is Marsha going live reading Mummy Ramblings community post any different? Samara said Dee Dee played the live when Mummy Ramblings got the call.
It's different. Mommy Rambling put up the post. She assumes a lot of people are going to read that.
That's coming directly from her, as opposed to putting up a video when she got it.
But
Right.
on my tablet, and if people just have a tablet, I cannot see community posts. So
Mhm.
I would not, and maybe some people only have a tablet. So it wasn't disrespectful. It wasn't meant to be disrespectful.
No,
It
you
is
didn't
something that
know.
was put up on a
Yeah.
community post. So it
Yeah.
is for the public to see.
And it's her words. It's Mummy Rambling's words. It's not you choosing part of a video when she found out the worst thing of her life.
And I'm just going to
Right.
tell you
So it
this.
is different.
We're having a nice day and everybody's going to be good to each other. I will
Mhm.
say this, though. If you did not hear what happened last night and did not hear her reaction, that is nothing that should have ever been clipped and posted by anyone.
Amen.
Sorry.
Right.
Exactly. And that's exactly it, Samara. Yes, that's the difference. Exactly.
Anybody that wants to come up and offer their condolences is welcome to come up, because this is a day I think that this community should come together and stick by someone who is very beloved in our community. And even though I, you know, I am sub to her, but I kind of miss, I said I miss a lot of her streams because of the time that she goes on. We
Yeah.
should come together for her, be there for her.
Yeah.
So yeah, and that's, I'm trying to be as respectful as possible.
Mhm.
Um,
Well, that's the other reason I just came up to like keep you company too, because you started alive, you didn't know any of this, you had garbage day up. People might think that's
oh my
inappropriate,
God,
or
yeah,
you
and
know
it
there
really
are people
wasn't.
out.
And so
Yeah,
I
of
made,
course I
I
know
made,
that too. You do it every week. It's my garbage day
yeah,
too.
every Thursday is my garbage day, and it had nothing to do with any drama or anything. And I
Mm-mm.
had even forgotten that I had made that title, because you always have to think of a title, and people are going to
Yeah,
think, oh,
yeah,
she's going to be throwing someone under the bus, blah, blah,
yeah.
blah,
It's
blah, blah.
garbage
No, no,
people
no.
or whatever.
Had
She's
nothing,
laughing at
yeah, no
someone's.
garbage
Yeah.
people, no.
Oh God.
Thursday is my garbage day, but
Yep.
I was able to go back on my phone and change the title
Oh,
to,
good.
and the Stop Global Whining, I think I will keep up, because we need to stop whining about little things in life when there's bigger things and bigger issues going on. So
Mhm.
we can
Yeah.
still,
True.
my title now is Life is Too Short, Prayers for Mommy Ramblings and Family. So
That's perfect.
yeah,
Yeah.
I changed it.
Yeah.
And that's how I really feel. So yeah, the garbage day was in no way, I mean, no way disrespecting her pain or loss. Um, yeah, so
No. Sorry, I'm being asked where the scissors are. I don't know. Why do you need
and I
scissors at
mean by
11 o'clock at
and
night?
two, we can respect her by being you know, uh
Uh,
not dwelling too much, because I mean this is something that she's going to have to sort out, in her own, with her
process.
family, with her family. Hopefully, they can, be, because I, I, I just can't even imagine. Thank you,
Yeah.
Richard. So,
Yeah.
yeah, but this is the
Everybody's,
day to offer our condolences and maybe come together and stop being so hateful to each other. We don't need to, at least for 24 hours. Like tomorrow,
yeah.
be as hateful as you want. But, you know, say whatever
Yeah.
you want, but
No, I
at least
get you. I
give
get
it
you.
24 hours. Well, I mean, seriously, I mean, realistically, are we going to stop the hateful people from still being hateful? No, we're not. We're not going to do that. Right? Just, um, it's not, it's YouTube. So, I've learned to, oh, what's that saying? Oh, I can't remember. My mind isn't working this morning. I slept in today.
Coffee. Coffee.
Yeah, I'm having coffee right now. I'm like, having coffee. So, um, so I don't even
And
know what to
so,
talk about this morning. And
well,
so, and so on and so and
one
so.
thing that I think that, I don't know, a lot of people that I know have never really lost anyone close. Um,
I've
you know,
lost
like a
both.
family member. Huh?
Yeah, I lost both my parents. So
Yeah.
that's a
And so you know that there's those grieving steps, those stages. You know, kind of we need to be mindful of that because she's going to go through them. And anger is one of them, you know, and I've seen some patient family members get really angry, really angry. But it's a part of it because it's not, life is not fair. And a lot of times it just sucks. And you just need to be angry for a minute, you know. I think when my grandfather died, my aunt broke every dish in her house, literally, just like slammed him on the kitchen floor. She was so angry because it was not, you know, she didn't feel like it was time for him to go. And of course, nobody thought it was that, but she expressed it, and people express those stages differently.
Yeah.
They may be very private about it, very quiet about it, and put on a good face for the public. And then when they're all alone, they lose it. Or they may be very public about everything they think or feel. And those are all acceptable. You know,
People have to realize that there's no right or wrong way
right.
here. Whatever her way is her way, and
you just provide support.
yep, that's what you can do.
Mm-hmm.
we have to realize
Yeah.
what is the most important thing in our life. Is it YouTube, or is it our families and friends and you
It's
know what
my
I mean?
naked husband. That's what it is.
It's chocolate.
Your husband. Yeah.
Just saying.
It's my dogs.
Oh, yeah, my dogs too. How many do you have?
I have 3. I would have more.
I have
if I could.
72.
You do
I don't have
not.
72. Well, I have about 400 pounds of dog, for real.
I remember you saying that you have
Yeah,
like
I remember you saying that too.
600. I think your sister had dropped her dog off, and she goes, today I think I have 600 pounds of dog.
Oh, he's
I'm
here
like,
today.
"Oh."
He's here today. We call it Luhu Day. It's Camp Luhu. So, yeah.
Yeah, you babysit, right? Or
Yes.
fur baby.
A fur babysit. Because my mother insists that the Pomeranian go to her house. We don't know why. She's like a real crafty kidnapper of animals. She'll try to convince you she hates animals, yet she keeps stealing everybody's. And I don't. Something's wrong with her. I don't know.
We had to do that with our Groodle. The girl he was with was addicted to ice, which of course causes like paranoia. And she was convinced that this beautiful dog, this Groodle, you guys call him a golden poodle, I think, or something.
Labradoodle.
No, it's a golden retriever poodle.
Okay.
Yeah, she was paranoid that he was going to kill her. So it was
God.
so we kind of had to like do a recon mission and get him. The grandmother reported it to us, and she was like, I've left the gate unlocked. I've left $50 in the electricity meter to help you, start out with him. And yeah, pretty much had to do a recon steal.
Oh, wow.
So I just worry because he's got the microchip in him that,
Yeah.
details, and I don't know her details. So that's why I worry about taking him out. And that, I mean, we've had him for almost 3 years now, but yeah, she would have killed him. She was determined that this dog was planning on killing her.
I think if you take him to the vet, and they have the chip readers there, I think that they can go from there, and you can contact the company and have the information changed.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken.
That's not, that is something I might consider if I've had him for 5 years. I don't,
Yeah.
God knows where she is. She had left to go and get some more drugs from the Sunshine Coast. And so we had organised, to get him. And yeah, it's just, he's such a beautiful dog.
Anybody is welcome to come up this morning. We can maybe change the subject a little bit. And,
hey, we are talking about dogs here. I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
We're going to kittens next.
I was actually ready to
we're
get
going
another dog now.
sloths.
Before all this, this, this holy cow. not
Yeah.
this coronavirus stuff came on up. I was ready because I lost my dog like it's gonna be 4 years now.
Oh,
And I
wow.
just would
It
feel guilty. Every time
sucks.
I would think about getting a dog, I would feel guilty. I would think I was, by getting another dog, I was betraying her, and I was just
I'm
getting ready.
pre-planning.
Like people were saying, you would honor your fur baby by getting another, fur baby. So I
I
was just in
pre-planned
the
the
spot.
replacements. I'm already looking for replacements.
Oh,
I'm,
really?
I'm,
See,
I'm the
no, I
same.
didn't. And
I
I
find
still
it the
have her.
best.
I still have her doggy bed in the basement, and I still have all like her crate, everything down there because I just can't give it away. Like
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just can't. Like even
But I
some of her
find it
toys.
cathartic to you're not replacing the dog, but to get a new puppy or whatever kind of just
Right.
brings you. I don't know. We were at that point actually. It was only 2 months prior that we had lost my husband's dog that he had in 2000, and it got to the point where he couldn't even, his arthritis and that was so bad he couldn't even get up. He was shitting himself, I was like,
Oh,
okay, he's in pain, it's time. That
yeah.
is the only time I had
Hi,
ever
Amanda
heard my
Ray.
husband guttural
Cry.
cry.
Oh,
Guttural
mine's
He
going
was
to
cry.
lose
wanting
his
you to give
shit.
another dog a loving home.
So
Yeah, that's
he's
what people, and that's why I was in the spot where I was ready to get another dog when all this happened. But
you
right
have to be
now, I want to
ready.
wait until
Well, my
this.
husband's like you. He wasn't ready. And then Howie just happened to, this situation came up like 2 months later. And
Mm,
those two now, like on the, how you have your lounges usually have a 3-seater and 2 recliners. They have
mhm.
the recliners. They're next to each other, or he's right, like on his recliner with him. Like I don't know, for some reason, I think he was meant to come when he came,
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's so
for
funny.
my husband, and they're just like best mates now. They're just like close, and he's just so
Mhm.
peaceful and zen and a little bit dopey. But
Do you notice
it,
that dogs have their own personalities? Like
they
Oh,
do
God,
and you
yes.
like
can have
people.
like
Yep.
3 different dogs. Like
Hmm.
my stepdaughter has 3 dogs, and they are all and they're the same breed, and they are all so different. Like they're
Different.
all different.
Mhm.
One's really laid back.
Yep. Hmm.
One's like an asshole, like will jump. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Like it's like a really like it will like steal things. Like you'll have butter on the counter, and it will take a whole
Oh, yeah.
pound of butter down off the counter and eat it.
Yeah.
And
Hmm.
it's like they're like twins, and one's like 40 pounds heavier than the other one, and the other one is just like you know
Yep.
like just wants to play all the time. Like they are all 3 different personalities. Like,
Yeah, my Ridgeback is so lazy. Like he expects lounge service. He will not get up. He's like, bring it
oh
to
my
me,
God.
bring it to me. And then my border collie is obsessive. Like she won't leave my
Yeah.
side. She has separation.
Yeah,
If
Jen,
I go out,
Jen and
she'll
I heard
howl.
Jen and I heard a husky say I love you yesterday. It was so funny.
That's
Mhm.
funny. Yeah,
Oh,
those
Jenny
little
They
wants
border
are.
nuts.
collies, they are so work driven. They're so cute.
Hmm.
And they'll herd your children. They will herd children, which is great. I think that's funny.
Yeah,
See,
my
my Katie was no like they couldn't even tell us what breed she was because she was like like
Oh,
a mix, but she was like the
pizza.
best
957.
dog ever. Like honestly, like
Mm.
I don't even know if I'll ever find another dog that will be like, I would be devastated if I got a dog and that would be bond towards my husband and not me. You know what I mean? Like
Try fostering then.
she was
Try
so
fostering.
bonded to me.
We did that for a while. Try fostering. Then you get the best of
Yeah,
both worlds. You can kind of see how if that dog's going to fit, if you're going to have an emotional connection to it,
that's a
because
I
good
that's
think
really
idea,
important.
Carla.
dogs pick their people. They do. They
Hmm.
pick their
Yeah,
Yeah.
people.
yeah, they pick them.
It'll be
Us
either
that we
me
don't
or
pick them.
him.
Hmm. Or
You
can be
can't
both.
tell them who to pick.
Yeah, it can be both. I mean,
Yeah, it can
but
be, I guess.
you could foster. You could take in, a dog that save a dog from being euthanized. At least until it finds its forever home, or you might be its forever home.
You may be a
But
foster
Ginger's
fail.
mom says,
You might
unfortunately,
foster
that's what
fail,
happened to me.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, my
But
pit
yeah,
bull,
that's like,
she bonded to me and not my husband, and I still laugh about it.
Because he
He's
wanted the pit
pissed.
bull. Yeah.
Yes. And
Oh my
she's
God,
mama's
I
girl.
And I don't even know what my dogs went through when I was over in the US for 5 weeks last year. I was in Louisiana and Texas and Jersey.
Were
and
you?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was. And we didn't even,
That's my
if I'd
stomping
have known
grounds,
you were
girl.
in New Jersey, I would have gone to meet you because New
It was all
Jersey is
secret
not very
because,
far from me.
well, it was all secret because we got a death threat before I left. So the FBI had a duty to warn the local police. So I had the FBI watching me for 5 weeks when I was over
That's
there.
amazing.
Um,
That's like in Interpol, you know what I mean? Like
mhm.
5 versus 5, whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
Dang.
So I didn't get to do what I want to do. So I've got to do a redo. And then, of course, COVID happened. I'm like, I was going to come back in August and September. But I don't think it's going to be then.
Well, if you're coming to Texas or Louisiana, let me know. We will go find some really damn good food and some good music.
Oh, I've had some good good Southern food. Came home, started making biscuits. Because a biscuit here is like a
Don't do
cookie,
it. She's
like
going
a
to feed
chocolate
you
chip
frog
biscuit
legs.
or a
Don't do it.
chocolate
She's going to
biscuit.
feed you frog. Don't do it. She's going to feed you frog legs and crawfish.
Frog
I've
and
had
gator.
crawfish.
And
I've had,
what is the
I've
other
had-
thing? That other weird thing that you eat?
Gator. The gator?
No,
Yeah,
like
alligator.
the stew, the sausages.
Right.
Oh, boudin.
I'm just warning you.
Boudin, yeah,
She's going to feed
yeah.
you weird
boudin.
food.
Boudin's
Um,
awesome.
I was
Gonna
in
get you.
I was in Lake Charles for 2 weeks, but
I
this
lived in Lake
time-
Charles for about 16 years.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, I love it. It's beautiful. I put a
It
video.
is
I put a
beautiful.
video up of a walk. I took a walk through the
I
neighborhood.
think Misdemeanor is in Texas, Sweet Wheat.
I am.
Are you near
I
Panola
am.
County?
I don't think I'm doxing her. I think she said it before.
Who, me?
I need to know. I need to know if you
I've
near
already
I'm
Panola
in-
doxed
County.
her first name. I've already doxed her first name, but I think she said that in Texas.
Yeah, I don't care.
Remember
It
that
doesn't
day I
bother
said your
me.
first name, and I'm
Because
like,
I
oh
was
like-
my God,
Like,
I doxed her.
Sue,
Yeah.
no, I'm in
I'm like,
Beaumont,
oh my
Texas,
God, I
which is
doxed
like,
her.
it's an
I know
hour to Lake Charles and an hour to Houston. So I'm kind of in the middle.
Orange. Yeah, I know where you are.
Yeah, Orange, Texas. Mhm. Yep.
It's only about 3 or 4 hours
Mom says,
to
Miss
Panola
Carter,
County.
move
I just
away
say that
from the
because
Pepsi. Move
I
away
pissed
from the
I
Pepsi,
pissed the
Miss
sheriff
Carter.
off in Panola County.
Can
In
Miss Carter hear
Texas?
me?
Yeah,
Hear me?
he went to
Miss Carter, can you hear
KLCB
me?
about it. It's a long
She hear
story.
Yeah, she
Whoa,
can
can
hear
you guys
you.
hear me?
What? Did you
Hello,
hear
can you
something?
hear me?
I
Can you
thought I
hear
heard
me?
something. What was it?
Miss
What?
Carter, move away from the Pepsi, says Gingerlock's mom.
I'm not drinking the Pepsi. How does she know I'm drinking it
She's
when I'm
trying
having
to
my
avoid
camera
the
on?
subject. Yeah, she did it
Why?
on camera the other day. Or was it yesterday that you were
Yeah.
drinking it on camera and I squealed on her? I
Yeah.
tattled. I
Yeah.
did. I tattled. Anyone else want to come up and let's have some fun. Come on, guys.
Ginger, are you feeling better today? I'd never seen her like that yesterday. I was like, wait a minute, you're like super tired and sleepy. And I'm like,
Yeah,
I've never.
Are you feeling better today, Gingerlock?
Come up.
Sorry.
Yeah, come up. Anybody else want to come up? Come up.
Anyone else want to come up? Come up. Come up.
Come up. Come up. Come up.
We need some.
I can't even believe I got trolls trying to come up on my stream today. I had to actually ban 3 people from my,
The only time I
how
have
you
to deal
can
with
ban or
trolls.
kick. I had to ban three
Yeah,
people. I
you
didn't
did.
even mention it, but like what the hell?
The only time I get trolls is usually when it's related to me having someone else on the channel. Like if I've had Marissa on, and then I'll get tarred with the same brush.
Oh, she's not feeling any better. She said, no, not really.
You're not feeling any. There's something wrong. This isn't like you.
Don't
Yeah,
you,
she
you have a
usually
shop
comes
due
up.
this next week coming up, don't you, Ginger?
She has a what?
A shot.
Oh, yeah, she might be on her third
I
week.
think she does.
Yeah. Because her third week's bad.
I think they go to her house to give her that. I
Oh,
believe.
that'd be awesome. That would be very
No,
nice.
she has in the past she's had to go get it. But yeah, maybe they will with the in-home
COVID.
care.
Does
Yeah.
anybody know if those numbers are going down or what's going on with it? Because everything's starting to open now, and I'm just like, I'm kind of tempted to go to the store with my husband, but I don't want to. You know what I mean? Like I'm scared to, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see how many people, want us, as our Prime Minister says, stick your toe out the
Who's
door
making so
gently.
much noise? It's misdemeanor. It's
What did
gotta
I
be.
do?
She's a
did
noisy
I do?
person. Oh, the
I'm
other day.
sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm just
It's my dogs and my wind chimes. Shut up. Okay, I'm loading the dishwasher, so I'm muting
Hi,
myself.
Smokey. Don't be scared.
Hey, sexy.
Oh, Smokey, you can stream me if you want. Smokey's live.
Yeah,
Is he going on for 24 hours? You can stream
Stream
me.
us.
I don't know how to, you know what? I don't
I
how
don't
to
even
stream
know if
anybody.
I don't
I
even know if
really
he.
don't know how to stream.
You
I
click
don't
on
know
your
if he
screen
like
share. Open the
you
page you
screen
want to.
share. Like I don't know. I'm
Yeah,
on a I'm
you
on
just
a
open
tablet right now, so I don't know.
Well,
I'm not on my laptop.
you just open the tab that you want to stream. Like go to that page, and then click on in your options on StreamYard. You just click stream
Oh, I'm not live. I'm
share.
at work. Oh, so you can't
Right.
come up then, Smokey. Smokey's funny. He showed us. Were you in here yesterday, Miss Murder, when he showed us what he does
Yes.
for a living
Yes.
on the
Yeah,
top
I've
of a
seen
roller
those
coaster?
I've seen those
Oh
videos.
my God, that scared the crap out of me. I
Crap.
couldn't do that. Like I'm okay to go on a roller coaster, but if I'm up high, like a roller
Yes.
coaster, you go up, you
I'm
get
the
that
same.
feeling in your stomach, but then
But
it's over in like 2 minutes.
you're strapped in.
Yeah, you're strapped in, but like if I'm like dangling anywhere, that scares me.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to take my rheumatoid arthritis medication for my ankylosing spondylitis medication until this clears up. Oh,
That's
I'm
shit.
so sorry, babe. Come on up, Jen. Jen's my girl.
I'm not checking chat at the moment, so
My girl.
I'm still working on
She's my girl.
Ginger Locks'
Oh,
face.
YouTube rejected. Am I still live?
Yes.
Yeah.
YouTube rejected my StreamYard link. So you have to go back and find my link. It says YouTube
You've had
rejected your comment. This is fairly common when sharing a link. You may need to share the link another way. Like freaking how? How am I supposed
Send
to
it through
share
the
it another
postal
way,
service?
idiot?
Psychically send a fax. Jesus.
Yeah, really.
Crazy.
Seriously. Like I guess I could share it somewhere else, but
You could get it by
whatever.
homing pigeon.
Yeah,
The Pony
but
Express.
this has happened. This has actually happened to me before.
Yeah, I
Like
know.
I couldn't
Weird
share.
shit. Weird shit keeps happening to you and your channel.
I know. I'm not. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me or whatever.
I get up every morning and I go, the paranoia is real.
The paranoia is real. Paranoia will destroy you. That's what they say. Just let me try it one more time. I see if it gives me the same message. I don't know. What the hell?
I don't know what's going on with it at the moment.
Let's see. Oh no, it came up this time. That's weird. That's really freaking weird.
I don't know what's going on with it.
Come on up. Live, love, laugh. Live, laugh. I always say live, love, laugh. You come up too, honey. That's another one of my girls. My girl.
On your StreamYards, on your free StreamYards, you get 20 hours. Well, here you do. I don't know about there, but you get 20 hours free a month. And I'm not paying for the next version up because it's in US dollars. So for me, it's like $35 or something, $40.
Is American money worth more than Australian money?
Yeah.
Oh, is that really?
When I came over, it was crap. It's even worse now. So for $1 Australian, I would get 65 US cents
Wow.
So add the fact that you tip on that, and we don't tip here, because we don't have minimum wage. So pretty much I would just go double. I would be like $2 Australian for $1 American, but it's even worse now. Actually, I want because as soon as Corona, obviously the Dow went down, it went up a little bit, but the exchange rate, the American dollar went down. So if it was 66 cents when I came over in October, November.
Oh, my Jen is up. Hi, Jen.
Yeah.
Hi, good morning.
Morning,
Good
Jen.
morning.
How is everybody?
We're kind of bummed about yesterday, with everything that,
Yeah.
happened
Yeah,
with Mommy Ramblings. And we were kind of, when I started the stream, offering our condolences to her, for her, and we're trying to like kind of change, get off the subject a little bit, because I don't think,
yeah.
I maybe asking people to be kind for 24 hours, like if that's at all possible for certain people, you know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
to be kind and good for,
One
kind of
day.
put things in perspective.
Mm.
Life is too
You're
short.
not the boss of me. Whatever.
You're not the boss of me, yeah. You're not
You
the
can't
boss
tell
of
me
me.
to be nice.
I remember my
Well, sending out
son
prayers
saying, yeah,
for Mommy Ramblings. It's
yeah.
hard to believe,
Oh
you
my
know,
God, yeah.
like I could not put myself in her shoes or even try to understand.
No way.
No.
I don't even know if Smokey knows.
Yeah,
He's
he just said, I feel terrible for her.
Oh,
Wish I could
okay.
cheer everyone up. And, I think we just have to give her time to process everything. And I mean, this next, little while is going to be really hard for her.
Yeah.
Like all of us, mothers, grandmothers, how,
Yeah. That's the
are
reason
devastated for her.
I brought up about the StreamYards hours, because I don't really go live, so I'm happy to put a live up, like I said, not be on it or anything, just have some music. People can leave their condolences, just have a
I think
picture up
that's
there.
I actually think that's a good idea.
Just
Hi,
let it
Miss
run.
Melissa.
It's like it would be like a live memorial kind of
Right.
thing.
Right.
That's
But
a
I'm
really
not
good idea.
not sitting there, speaking crap or anything. And I'm happy to
No.
use my hours up on that. That's fine.
And I told her, like, if it's just going to be like people leaving comments, I would hold them for review, because you don't
Mm-hmm.
need like nasty comments.
No,
Um,
I would hope there
being
wouldn't be
said.
any, but we can't trust people, so
Yeah, we
you can't
can't,
always
because
trust.
there's people with black souls on here that don't like take
Mm-hmm.
any opportunity to be mean and nasty, and
Yeah.
we
Mm-hmm.
just need to like.
No, that would be perfect. Yeah. So if anyone's got any spare hours, I know it doesn't run on a calendar month, or it might run by the date you signed up, but mine I think resets like around about the
I
21st of
think
the
it's
month or
from
something.
when you signed up. When you signed
Okay.
up for it, that's how it works for me, because I
Yeah.
pay every month. So
Mhm.
yeah, and then I get a message in my email saying you have authorized, StreamYards to,
Yeah.
take so much money
Do you
out.
know how many hours you get from paying for it?
I get unlimited.
Mm-hmm.
I do, like, and
Yeah.
I'm on the lowest, the
Yeah.
lowest amount. I think
Yeah.
when you pay more, you get more things, but I actually only use it to do panels, so I don't
Yeah.
need all those other things. I don't even I have green screens, and I don't even know how to use that.
Yeah. I've got green screen on
That's
on
like
the free
so dumb.
version,
I don't know
and
how to do
and
the
I don't.
green screen backgrounds and stuff. I really don't. That's how
Yeah.
dumb I am.
I probably go live only a couple of hours a month, so I definitely have extra stuff there.
Well, yeah, but you can get it. You can get up to, I think it is, without paying, you can get like 10 hours a month.
I get
So
20. I get 20, but someone told me it was different in America. I'm not sure.
without paying, or
Without paying, yeah, it's 20
oh, I
hours.
don't know. Maybe it's
But
20
you,
hours. I'm not
I think
sure.
you would need more if you go live 3 hours a day.
Ginger Lock's mom, I believe someone said in here in his 20s. But I'm not sure.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
just not sure.
she didn't mention.
Right. Samara, is that your picture? She's so pretty. Everybody in here is pretty. So
I
there.
freaked out a little bit yesterday.
Why?
Our internet in our town wasn't working. Like
In the
our
whole
internet.
town?
Yeah, and like I didn't realize that stores, like our local grocery store, using your debit card, right? If the internet, it's called CenturyLink here. That's the service. And if CenturyLink is down, everything is down, even doctor's offices.
Oh
So I
wow.
went to the grocery store yesterday, and I mean, I don't really carry cash, so I use my debit card everywhere. And I'm in line, and I have my food up there, and the register lady says, our card isn't working. CenturyLink is down, but we do have an ATM, but I doubt that's working either because it's on CenturyLink. So I'm standing there just freaking out, like, oh my God, because our bank is probably like 30 miles away and they're closed. It's just drive through. So I'm like, I am not going 30 miles to get, 3 items for.
Yeah.
So I go to the ATM that's like, there's another little tiny bank in town. So I go to their ATM, $4 fee. At this
Oh my
point, I'm
gosh.
enraged. I'm like, and I'm thinking to myself, because at that point, I'm like, if this is what it's going to be like, right? You just have to use your card and in the future, and the internet goes out, we're screwed. Like I was screwed yesterday. I could have as much money in the bank, but guess what? I can't access it.
And the banks are
I
going to
know.
continue to rape you.
Who uses cash anymore? Nobody uses cash anymore. Everybody uses the card.
We made the
Like
mistake of using our usual card here when we were in Vegas to take money out, $60 fee.
Oh my gosh.
And I was like, that's daylight robbery. So now I have a Velocity Points debit card, and it's good at it. It only charges like $1.50. So isn't that crazy that I can come over there and take money out from an Australian card and get charged less than you?
As she figures.
Go figure. The banks will continue to rape people. I don't think they care.
No.
I thought it would be a lot worse being that we're like, kind of isolated. I thought prices would, soar, but my husband, who's been going shopping, because I haven't been, said he doesn't really notice the difference. Like I thought there would be a lot more things that were more expensive. And the only thing he's noticed is there's not a lot of meat anymore, like in the stores.
No,
You know what I mean?
Same here.
Like the meat, and
Chicken
toilet paper.
chicken
Of
is
course,
selling
toilet
it
paper.
fast.
We have
paper
Oh my
is at an
gosh.
all-time low for some reason, but
The ultimate
we have a lot.
coronavirus tragedy has struck. So they're probably going to have to wait a year to air American Horror Story season 10.
Oh no.
What am I going to do?
I was
I love
wondering
that show.
Devastating.
what
I do
TV
love
is
that.
going to be like in like 3 or 4 months. You know what I mean? Because nobody's filming.
I know,
Are they
right?
All the movies are going right straight to video because
Straight to
nobody can go to
streaming.
a theater.
Yeah, they're all going
So
straight
you
to
have to pay
streaming.
for.
So
You
there's
have
an
to pay for.
upside. All the blockbusters are coming out early
That's
because
true. That's true. That's
they're
true.
all going to streaming platforms. So there are some good movies coming out, I think.
Oh,
But
Live Laugh Love says we're only allowed one package of meat at a time. Well,
wow.
it's not
What
like
if you've
that
got five?
here.
What if you've got
It's not
five
like that
kids?
here. If you have kids, like I think vegetarians are faring well right now because if you're a vegetarian, you don't eat meat.
What if you've
Samara's
got
a
five kids?
vegetarian.
This actually happened to a lady when I went to the shops the other day. She's like, I've got 5 kids, and we're only allowed to get like 2 of everything, certain things. And the chicken that she bought, and it wouldn't even feed them all. I was like,
We
Yeah.
have a meat company here. I think it's one of the 4 biggest in the United States, JBS Meat Packaging, and it's been closed since the quarantine started, I think, because they had a couple of cases. So it's kind of like they're not making, and as a matter of fact, there's another little place. It's called Producers, and I guess I didn't know this. Todd told me it. That's where they fatten up the cows before they go into JBS. And there's like 1 cow in there, and there used to be hundreds. So it's obvious that why there isn't going to be any meat,
Yeah. Crazy. Oh, dear.
Sorry, I'm having to go back and see who was eliminated on The Voice. It's mandatory. Has to be done.
Here I am. I'm freaking talking away, and I forgot I was muted.
We've all done that. We've all done that.
I'm like, still talking. Why
You are
is
not
someone
alone.
listening? I'm talking away like lunatic. Yeah, we have a freezer on top of our fridge, and then one in the basement, like a stand-up freezer. So we always had a lot of meat. So we're lucky that way. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and there's only 2 of us.
I was finally able to get online delivery again. They put that back up, which is good. But I've still got to go pick it up tomorrow.
We were talking about something interesting the other day, and Gingerlock's mom brought it up. She goes, "Have you noticed that a lot of people have been getting pneumonia lately? Like a lot of people." And I think I wonder if it's related to this virus. I wonder if people, huh?
I haven't, but of course it's very different where you are.
Even in this small community. I mean, Gingerlock's mom had it. Mary O had it. Mary Ann
Hello,
had it.
Starlight. Yeah.
One of my friends actually
Kay
had it
Mello
too.
had it.
Yeah.
That's like a lot, like a big percentage of people that have had it. And I'm wondering if it all relates to,
It could very well do, because I mean, they say COVID is a respiratory virus.
So it's pneumonia, right?
Yes, that's what I mean. That's the connection.
Like that's what I was thinking too. Like, and I don't know if Marianne ever found out. Like I asked Marianne one day, and I said, "Are you absolutely sure that you didn't have, you didn't go through the like coronavirus?" And she goes, "No, I'm not. Like, I'm not sure that
But that's what I always say to people when they get sick is like, compare it to how the previous years when you've got flus and stuff, does this feel the same? And if it doesn't feel the same, then there's a high likelihood that it's something else.
Well, did it feel a lot different for you? Because I know you went through all the symptoms and stuff. It felt a lot different.
Yeah, like for example, I mean, let's say I didn't know I had it. If I get the flu every year, some years I skip it. But if I get it, I feel like I go to bed fine, and I wake up feeling like I've been hit by a truck. My sinus is all, like heavy, like kind of sinus kind of headache. But with this, it was 4 days of 103 fever, and I never get that when I've got a flu.
Right.
So that was my first clue.
But and that's the first thing they ask you is take your temperature, because every time I get like a little cough or sore throat or whatever, my husband says, "Take your temperature." So I haven't had a temperature yet. He said that's the first thing they do is take your temperature. Well,
do you have a lot of shops there checking people's temperature before they go in?
I'm not sure because I haven't been out. Like my husband says,
They're not doing it to us.
The chemist here, they do it.
Yeah,
They've
I
been
don't
doing
think
it
they've done it here.
They've been doing it for a couple of months at the
Richard
chemist
says,
here.
"Come over to Germany and go shopping. All the stores will be opening up this week." See, I don't even know if I would go to a store right now.
I don't know that I would either.
not
I would actually take it easy.
I think it's a little early. Like I just do. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. Just for me, because when I get sick, I don't get sick often, but when I get sick, I get really, 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 really sick. You know what I mean?
This is the most important part, making sure we don't undo what we've just gone through.
Right. And I would feel, I don't know about anybody else here, but if I was like to give it to somebody, not
Yeah.
even like just because I'm going to get it, but if I would give it to somebody, like I went out, say I went out and then found out I had it
Mm-hmm.
and gave it to
You
someone, I
feel
would feel
guilty.
so bad.
Yeah.
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 Especially if that person passed away. You know what I mean? Like, how could you live with yourself?
And there are people here who don't care. They're
Oh
like,
God, I know. And they just
I'm sure
like,
they're everywhere, but you know, they don't care if they infect someone or if they die.
Right.
They're
right.
the same people that lick the ice cream in the damn grocery
Oh
store.
my God.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I've heard them
They were
licking
not.
the shelves, licking
Yeah.
shelves. I mean, it's kind of like swallow the
stupid.
goldfish thing. It's a dare thing. And some
What?
guy, I guess some kid got arrested because he went behind this old lady in the store and sneezed on her and said, "Ha ha, I have the coronavirus," or something like
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
Like, I'm like,
Yeah.
what
They'll lock
kind of
you up.
little jerk does that? That
They
was
will
my
lock
kid.
you. They will lock you up.
He'd be smacked upside of, yeah, I think he did.
Yeah.
Like, he
If I
got
was
a
there, I'd be
$80
yelling.
fine or something.
If I was there, I would have been yelling, "Wait till your father gets out of prison."
Oh,
Right.
that's awesome.
But like that's like they take it on as a joke, and it's not anything to joke about.
No,
Like
there
I
are
wouldn't
kids.
even go I wouldn't go to a beach right now, and I've been seeing
No.
pictures of beaches that have been open and stuff, and I'm like,
She went past the
I don't
lagoon
know.
today. We've got like a man-made
I'm not saying
lagoon, and
everybody's gonna get I'm
it's
not saying
sheltered.
everybody's gonna get sick, but you know,
Well, I don't know.
what if they're
Still,
just
someone.
carriers? Like, what if they're just carriers?
So
Whatever.
apparently, we are supposed to have a second spike. Like it has to happen or something.
That's what they're saying.
That's
I,
what everybody's saying. Like
I'm
everybody's
just
saying
thinking
we
it's going
will
to be
not
right
be out of
before.
the woods. We will not be out of the woods, they say, for 18 months.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't know. Is China in the second phase, or I don't know.
So
I don't
I've
believe
heard
anything they
I've heard
say.
different things.
I
Wuhan
think
is
they gave up on
reopened.
China.
All you have
Huh?
to do is wear a mask when shopping. Yeah, we have to wear a mask when we're out and about.
Wuhan's reopened, but I don't know I haven't heard what the statistics are, coming back about reinfection or anything.
We're like in a red zone here. So
Yeah, it's
Jen,
bad.
are you still awake?
Yeah.
Are you in bed?
No, I'm halfway through my coffee, so that's a good thing.
Oh, yeah. I'm on my third cup.
Oh, Pitbull, you're
I
so
went back to
spoiled.
sleep this morning and slept till, and I looked at my clock and it said 7:45, and I went, shit. Shit. I was supposed to be on, so that's why I'm not on camera today, because I'm in bed still. Like I'm still in bed. I made myself a couple cups of coffee. That's when you see me muting, I'm making coffee, and I don't want to make a lot of noise, but
Mhm.
Like misdemeanor
because I'm an
does.
idiot.
Misdemeanor.
I'm
Where are your
usually
dogs
That
up.
this morning?
bitch.
Here's the thing, I'm usually up. Like I usually get up and get him a cup of coffee in the morning, and today I was like, no, I don't know. I stayed up and I was playing slots last night. Stayed up until like late playing slots. I'm like addicted to the slot game. I was up to 90 million and I'm down to 0. So I wish it was real money.
90 million, Carla.
I started betting like 250. I was getting brave and I was betting like 250,000. Like
At
a
what
shot.
point do you
YouTuber.
walk
I'm like,
away?
yeah, well, it's more fun when you get up there and you have these high bets, because when you do hit something, you get all this money. It's not real money. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just fake money, but it's like fun to play. So
I know, because I'd
Would
be
you
asking
do
for
that?
a loan if it was.
Would you do that in real life if you went
hell
to
no. If I won $10, I'd be taking this $10 and going like
I
saying,
know.
I would be
No,
like
if
saying,
it
I won,
would you
I
would you
won.
bet that
Hell
would
no.
would you bet that much if you had $90 million?
I
Would you?
don't think so,
I would.
because
I would.
wouldn't.
I think I
Yeah, I
would.
don't think I would.
One time I would. One time.
I might bet, yeah, I might bet $250,000, but I would have a place where I would go, like I would say, okay, I have $90 million, so I'm going to bet 250,000 until I get to 60,000, and then I'm just going to stop.
Yeah.
But I guess people that are addicted to gambling can't stop. Like it's like a drug for them.
Like
But
they
I
put their
don't know.
houses up on the table.
Yeah, I've heard that.
That's
I've heard
crazy.
that. Like it's yeah. But no, I don't. But I don't even think I would do that with
Well,
that much money.
Hello Starlight, not shit. Science Girl was talking about that one time because she had a gambling addiction
Uh-huh.
and talking about how hard it was to,
To
to
stop.
deal with that.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm just doing it online, and like I said, I was up to 90 million and I went down to 0 because I just kept betting higher and higher. Like it was just like fun. But I know it's not real money.
I can see
It's
the
not
rush in it. You know what I mean? Like the rush. Because if you're up
Yeah.
and you keep winning and winning and winning, you just kind of start to feel invincible. You know?
That's how
Yeah.
people get started in the first place, with real money.
But yeah, I'm happy with playing on online. It's just fun. It's just something different. Like instead of watching YouTube all night or listening to my horror stories, I have to say that right, horror, because people say horror stories.
Horror.
Horror.
American
I say
horror
horror.
stories.
I say horror
American
stories.
horror story.
You know what? Oh
I
God,
watch that too.
Carla, I have found the perfect rabbit hole. You're gonna love this one. Scared the shit out of me so bad. Scared me and Rhonda because I started sending them to Rhonda.
I can't with you two. I can't. I freak out.
It's all of these little ritual things or these games that you can play that are supposed to get you to another dimension. Or like there's one called Red Door, Yellow Door, and you lay in somebody's lap with facing up, and they rub your temples, and they tell you to go down the corridor and say what you see, and you're supposed to see a red door and a yellow door, and you kind of guide them through that, which door to pick, or should they not pick any doors. And it's like, but if you open the door and you see this, don't move. Or if you open the door and you see this, close and lock the door and leave immediately. I mean, like all these really creepy things. And like, oh, and don't try this at home. I'm like, no, I wasn't thinking about it.
What, is that a game you play online?
Have you seen
No,
the movie Get Out?
No.
No, it's about this guy that gets hypnotized, and it sounds like he goes down these doors and all this stuff. Like you just explained, Misdemeanor.
Yeah.
I mean, oh my God! Like, no, I can't. Carla sent me over this link called "The Darkest Secret" or something, and I was up.
I love that.
I was up
channel.
freaking out until 1 a.m.
I'm gonna have to go see it now.
Channel.
Oh my God!
Doesn't she have the best voice though? She has like the best voice.
Does. It's soothing.
It's really
what does she look like?
I don't know.
Is she a blonde? Oh,
I don't know, but she has like the best. It's called The Darkest Secret, and she posts videos of like real creepy stuff. Like,
I'm gonna have to see that.
Dogs that she has one that where animals can see things that
I think they can.
We can't see.
Yeah, they react to that stuff.
I'm talking about like paranormal stuff. Like I'm really into that.
Yeah, I do. I think they can see dead people, cats. And I'll tell you what, there's been a couple of nursing homes I've worked at that they'd have like a community cat that just lived at the facility, and that cat would go and sit in front of the doorway, and the next thing you know, that patient would be dead.
I saw that. I saw that. He was like the angel cat. Yeah, he would go. Yep, I saw that. It was, oh my God. I can't with you guys.
I think
but that's what they know.
But they have. But honestly, I watch this channel and I swear to God, it's like watching a horror movie sometimes. I have to close my eyes and look away.
It is.
I have to close my eyes and look away because some of these things are like when they're showing these TikTok videos where these girls are like dancing and there's like a creepy shadow. There was one that really freaked me out where
the troll in the corner.
That was creepy. But she's talking to her boyfriend. She's talking to her boyfriend on a computer, and there's this black shadow behind her, and it just looks like a shadow, but then it moves. And then I guess
there was no sound, but I guess the boyfriend said, "Who's that behind you?" And she looks around, and the shadow's gone. It's like
So
freaking
it's
scared the crap out of me.
are
I'm
these
gonna
true
watch. I'm
stories,
gonna watch
or
that when I'm
do you
home
think,
alone.
or they're just made up?
I think maybe some of them are, but I think some of them
Okay.
aren't. Like I think some of them can't be. Like it's just like creepy, creepy,
I'll have to send
creepy.
you a link to that site that I've been sending to Rhonda. She's like, girl, no. I said, I can't even walk by the open doors to the bedrooms down the hallway because I'm ready. Someone's going to jump out and get me. I just know. And my
Yeah,
husband will
and
come home and
like
find me
I
dead and
and
laying in
things
my own
like
pee.
like some people like in some of the videos they like hear growling. Like there's got to be something going on. Like there's got to be something. And then you see them going up and like no freaking. If I hear someone up in my attic, no freaking way am I going up there to
Mm-mm.
look like,
No,
especially if
I'm
I'm
going to go
home
call
alone.
Steve and Amy. I'm calling Steve and Amy.
Yeah,
Tell
Steve and
them,
Amy.
get your ass over
Our
here.
I want
she
the
watches
whole
Dead
story.
Well, yeah. You can have my house, you know, and get rid of all the ghosts, and then you know, tell me when it's over. Like,
Has there been
oh,
any
do
new
you?
episodes?
Someone asked
Of
this
what?
yesterday,
Dead Files.
misdemeanor.
I don't think they do until the fall.
Somebody were you the one that brought up that Savage and Pirate were on the Dead Files?
No, it was Rainbow and Pirate. Rainbow
Okay,
was
do
on.
you?
Which
Okay,
one, misdemeanor?
but yeah,
I
that's what I
I
wanted
have
to
to
know
look
because
for
I
it.
actually found it and I don't know, I don't remember what the title of it was
Oh
because
my gosh.
it was
If you
like,
find it, send it to me because I've seen
I'll
them
send it
all.
to you. I will
Yeah.
send it to you. That's so
yeah,
funny.
if you find it, send it
Yeah,
to me
I'm
too. Because
addicted.
I
I'm
forgot
waiting.
about it. Like
I'm waiting. At any
it was,
time when she does the sketch, the lady's going to say, "Is this what you wanted, Amy?" And she's going to go, "Hell no! What are
I
you, an
know. I'm
idiot?"
waiting. I'm waiting for that. Nope. We need someone else.
yeah,
Try again.
some of the sketches,
You
some of the
suck.
sketches
Let
that
me
she
try.
does or she has done for her are just as creepy as the lead houses. But I
I
wonder
know.
if they ever go to a house that's just not haunted, like not got any spirits in it. Because I'm
No, I
thinking,
think see Steve does all that work. He gets all the
Very
man,
requests and then he
yeah,
does homework before they go in. And then he does homework
I
I
again
love
love
once
the
they're
fact
in.
that he's
I
like a
love Steve.
beefy
I've
New
got a
York
crush on him. I think
cop.
he's so handsome.
I
Like
know.
I do. I have a crush on him.
Those
He is
arms,
so
though.
funny.
I
And
know.
he just looks at her like, "You are freaking me the hell out. Stop talking, Amy."
Yeah.
Yeah, really. Yeah, when he sees the pictures, he'll look at the pictures and he'll go,
You don't want to see this.
"Yeah, you sure you want to see this?" I'm like,
I'm
"Ugh."
sorry. I'm sorry in advance. And he flips it over.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
God.
But yeah, I get
You
like
know,
I started getting into this paranormal, and then I watch another
I love
show
it.
that's on the Travel Channel called Paranormal Caught on Tape. I don't know
Yes.
if
Oh
you guys
God.
watched that, but I
Yeah.
watched that
Yeah.
one. It was on
Paranormal
Have,
yesterday and the
911.
day before. And I
yeah.
watched it. I watched it. I'm like so
Have you seen
I like freaking myself out.
the one with Jack Osborne and the chick that used to be
Yes.
with
It's
Paranormal
I've never
Research
seen that
Society?
one. I actually never saw
It's
that.
it's
No.
really good. He's
I've
doing a
seen
good
that.
job.
He is good at
Is
what
he
he
really?
does in there.
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's it
he's good.
called? Because is it on Travel Channel too? Like,
Um,
is it on the Travel
Portal to
Channel?
Hell. It's Portal
Yes.
to Hell.
Oh,
Yeah, and
Portal
it's on
to
the
Hell.
Travel
I've
Channel.
seen that like advertised. I've never watched it.
Yeah, you need to watch it. It's really good.
He's good
And
at it.
then now they've got the those Southern boys that used to go to different cities. They're still doing
Oh,
that.
yeah. I've seen that. Not ghost hunters, but they're kind
I
of
can't remember.
tattooed up. Yeah.
Ghost Chasers or something like
Yeah, I
that.
think so. They are really
You
good
know,
too.
Yeah, they're good.
the funniest show I watched on was those mountain monster guys that go checking for monsters and
Looking for
they're gonna
Sasquatch.
trap. They're like hillbillies and they're gonna trap these like ghosts. Like they make up these trap things. Like it's so funny. You gotta watch it. Like
Fear of the
these guys,
Woods.
like they're all like about 300 pounds and they go into the woods and they look for Bigfoot and they make these freaking ghost traps and stuff. It's hilarious. It is hilarious. It's, I think
I'm
it's
gonna have to
on
watch that
Discovery.
one.
Well, it used to be on Discovery. I don't know if they canceled it or what, but I used to watch that just for a good laugh because I'm like, I would be sitting there and they would play a recording and I'm like, cannot these ghosts talk like clearer? because like they're saying this ghost said this or this ghost said that.
Oh,
I'm
he
like,
said bananas
I
and
don't
mustard.
get it.
Yes, that's what he said. I'm like, that was
Yeah,
not
like
bananas
I
and
was
mustard.
like,
Mustard.
how do you know
That's I'm
what
gonna
they're
kill your
saying?
mother.
It doesn't even like, yeah, they said my name. I'm like, they did. All I heard was,
You-
you
yeah,
know,
your
that's
name is
all I
John
heard. Like it was
Smith.
like,
Okay, that's
yeah,
a
right.
generic
Like,
name.
yeah. They said
Yeah, I
kill.
don't
I
I
didn't
don't
hear
really
that.
believe those voice box things they use. I
Oh
don't.
my God.
They're
I
just
They
could never
creep me
get
out.
yeah.
well, then they put it up what they're saying, and I'm like, if you really have an imagination, you can kind of hear that. But if you were just listening, if you just listened to that, would you actually pick that up? Like, no.
And
Come
some of
on.
them they play backwards. You know what I mean?
I think
They
so.
they'll play
Yeah.
them backwards, and you're like, oh, I can hear it. No, you can't.
Oh yeah, I know. I know exactly what they're saying.
No, you can't.
Like, yeah, okay. And I
Too
think
funny.
some of the things that they show too are just like shadows or, like bugs. Like they'll
Did you
show
guys
like
see the one where Zach bought that house from Ghost Hunters? He bought like the
okay, I
murder
know
house.
that. Okay,
The
don't
murder
don't
house.
badmouth
Forget
Zach.
it.
Zach is like I have a crush on him. So like I really like Zach. I do. I have a crush on him. He bought a haunted house. I remember that.
Yeah,
he did.
I watched that one and it was called like the Devil House or something. I was just like, oh my God. Like
Why
burn
would
that
you
thing
buy
down.
that? Hello. I wouldn't sleep alone in there. No, I would
Jesus.
be having like friends over all the time. Like, hello. I'm not sleeping
Well,
in this house alone.
you remember the one that was the guy was reincarnated as the brothel owner
I
on
think
Dead
so.
Files?
Yeah, and he had his picture dead on, like dead on it.
Yeah,
Looked
and
like
she
a
just looked at
photo.
him like, "Yeah, I thought that's what that was." And he's like, "What?" She goes, "Well, look at the picture. Do you don't see it?" And Steve was like, "It's him."
It's him.
Because yeah, he's reincarnated. I'm like, "Oh God!" But you know the guy died.
No.
Yep,
Oh.
and his partner sold the brothel
They
after he died.
were like so sweet, that little couple.
Yep, they're cray.
Yeah.
I remember that one. And now I'm going to have to go back and watch it.
It was a
He's
good
got
one.
blonde
You
hair.
misdemeanor.
Yep.
Like,
I
that's one of the ones
did-
I missed. And I
did
have
it-
like I probably can go in my on demand because I have all the
Oh, yeah.
episodes like from
Yeah.
all the seasons. I just have to know the name of it. So.
I'll
have
find it
not-
for you, Carla.
I haven't
Okay.
seen anything on Netflix lately that has been at all entertaining, but I started watching this new series. I can't remember what it's called, but I don't know. There's a plane and it gets hijacked, and they said they have to fly west because people are dying when the sun comes up. And I don't know if it's some kind of
Is it a series
pandemic
or is it a movie?
or it's a series.
On
I'm
what,
just
Miss
gonna-
Murder?
What's it called?
On Netflix. Hang on, I'm just going to bring it up.
Yeah, I need
Have you
something
seen?
new.
I'll give
Have
you
y'all
the
seen
synopsis.
Ozark?
Todd
no.
just started watching that. Misdemeanor, he's addicted. He binge watched
Oh,
it in
it's
like
good.
a day.
It is so
Ginger
good.
told me to watch it, but I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, y'all need to watch it. It is excellent. Excellent.
And there's like 6 seasons, right?
No,
It's
there's
called
only 3.
Oh,
It's called
What's it called
Into the
again?
Night. Into the
Into the
Night.
Night.
Into the Night. Okay, the Ozark
Hang
is
on.
the one that's on Netflix.
Is that what it's
I'm
called?
just trying to get to
Ozark?
the synopsis.
You know
Mhm.
what's really good is Netflix has this thing on there where it's like #1 in America, #2 in America.
Yeah.
If you go by that, I've noticed because I never went by that. If you go by that, it's actually pretty good. Like I think I found Waco off that. I found a lot of other things. I can't remember at this moment, but a lot of other things that were on there I really enjoyed.
I'm gonna have to, because a lot of ones that I've picked fall in that top 10. I'm like, oh, okay,
Mhm.
and not going by it, intentionally. But another good one on there is Mad Men. I don't know if you've seen it.
I
Very
wanted to
good
get into
My
series.
that.
husband wants to watch that. He says like
He
it looks
would-
like a series. Hi, Jennifer Lynn.
Hi, Jennifer Lynn.
You want to come up, honey?
Yes, she does.
Hang on,
She
I'm trying
doesn't
to grab
like
it.
me anymore. She mad at me.
Why
No,
is she's
I'm
not
just
mad at
joking.
you?
No, I know she's
But
not.
yeah,
I'm
Mad Men.
joking. I'm joking.
What is
Mad
that
Men is
based on?
excellent, and Ozark.
What is it based on, Miss
This has
Murder
been off on my
Madman?
channel for a while.
So it's kind of like science fiction.
We're watching
Passengers and crew aboard a hijacked
I
overnight
know,
flight
Jennifer. I was teasing.
scrambled
I was
to.
teasing. We're watching
I lost
Preacher.
the
What's Preacher
synopsis.
about? Everybody's talking about Waco too. Like, you got to watch Waco. You got to watch Waco.
Yeah,
I don't know
Waco's
what
good.
that's about. But that's like the true story of
The
Waco.
David-
what happened in Waco.
The
Texas.
David Koresh thing. Yeah.
David Koresh. Yeah.
And it's like
Mhm.
his story, you know.
I know, honey. I know you're
Hey,
not.
I gotta
mad.
read
I'm
this
just
before it disappears
teasing.
again.
Okay, babe.
I just lost it again.
Ozark. Watch
Why
Ozark.
does the
she said.
synopsis just die out?
Ozark is excellent. Mad Men are excellent.
Passengers and crew aboard a
Okay. People are
hijacked
giving me,
overnight
like,
flight
really
scramble
good
to outrace
ideas of
the
what to
sun
watch.
as a mysterious hijacked plane. They race to. They go to outrace the sun as a mysterious cosmic event.
What's it called
Oh,
again?
so like
Event
Did you
wreaks
say it was
havoc on the
called?
world below.
Oh, I
Into the
think I
night.
saw that yesterday on there.
What's it called? What's it
The
called?
first episode, Into the Night. So there's 6
Into
episodes
the
in season
Night.
1.
Oh,
Yeah.
And it's,
So the
did you
plane's
start
been
it?
see, that's the
hijacked.
kind of that's
Yeah,
the kind of
it's
show
really
my
good.
husband would even watch with me. Like, I need to
Yeah.
find
So
something we can watch
some
together.
cosmic event is happening, and some of these people know about it, and they're trying to get away from the sun because when the sun rises, people are dying.
it's probably
So
like
the
the radiation
he's
effect
like,
or something.
so yeah, so
Oh,
he's hijacked the plane and said, "We've got to fly west. We've got to fly west to get away
Yes,
from the
fly
sun."
west. Yes.
go
Yes,
west,
and
young man.
you
Go
can't
west,
keep
young
flying
man.
away from the sun. But yeah,
Right.
it's really good so far. So it's kind of like
Oh my God. I'm
sci-fi
so watching that.
thriller. Yeah,
I'm so watching that. I am.
and
So
I'm
am
real
I.
picky. I'm real picky when it comes
We should
to.
like have a discussion after we watch it.
Yeah,
Watch,
like book
you know,
club.
Yeah, you know what?
yeah,
That is
like a little movie book club.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
definitely. So yeah,
That
if
is
you
the
like
dumbest thing
thriller,
I've ever
science fiction
heard.
kind of
What do you
thing,
mean? What do you mean, Remy D? What's the dumbest thing you've ever heard?
I can't. It reminds me of the Langoliers. Did anyone ever watch that miniseries?
Yes, that was
I haven't.
Stephen
Really
King,
good.
The Langoliers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Really good. So that was a made-for-TV miniseries. So it's like
Mhm.
watching
that was so weird.
an extra long
That was-
movie.
That was like
Mhm.
Stephen.
The world
classic
below.
Stephen
Yeah,
King
they're
with
on
those
this
things that were
flight.
munching
Yeah,
the.
it's like the world below them was getting eaten up, but they had to keep flying on this plane.
Wow.
flying away.
Yeah, watch that Stephen King, The Langoliers.
Well, I
If you
like
like that
weird
stuff.
Remy D. I like weird stuff, so that's like
I
perfect.
love-
For me and my
Me
husband
too.
like weird.
I
We've
love
been
science
watching
fiction, but
the Manifest on I don't know if any of you have been watching that on PV.
No, I have
Manifest.
not.
Is it
Todd has.
Manifesto?
Yeah, Todd has.
Yeah,
I haven't.
that's pretty like would they go into an airplane, they fly out and they come back and it's like 5 years later. And they all keep hearing voices like telling them
that's
do
my
this and
favorite
do
kind of
that.
stuff.
It's
Anything to
it's
do with
pretty-
time travel is my number one thing. Paranoid, like
Well, they wake up and it's the plane lands and it's 5 years later. And
cool.
yeah,
What's
it's like
that? What's
really-
that called?
I think it's
Manifest.
Manifest.
Yeah. It was on my
See,
it's been on my
I don't know if
DVR,
it-
like God.
Yeah.
I'm wondering
Todd
The
where
only
must
thing I
like
can't
where I
do,
can watch it because
I can't do UFOs. I don't believe
It
in
was
them.
like
I
an
can't.
NBC
No.
and on NBC. I don't know.
I
What's your best
am-
movie? You know what? I gotta tell you guys is a really good movie. It's called The Fourth Kind.
Oh God.
I've seen that.
Yes, that's
I've
good with
seen
the
it.
owl.
Oh,
Aliens,
yes.
aliens,
I have to write
aliens.
these down.
Like, and I asked Todd's from Alaska, and I asked him about like, do people just go missing in Alaska? And like, that's it. And he's like, all the time. Oh yeah, all the time. And he's not into any of that. You know what I mean? Like paranormal. He whatever. But he's like, all the time, people just disappear. I'm like, Jesus. What? It's a good one.
The Fourth Kind.
Mhm.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah.
It's creepy as shit. It's
I
the
think
only
it's
UFO
Aliens.
movie I've
Isn't it
seen.
Aliens? It's
Yeah.
about aliens. correct?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
we
Okay,
did
well,
do
I'm
it.
still
I
on
thought a
episode
while
1 of
ago.
Into the Night, and there's only 6 episodes. So let's all watch that. If no one's watching anything, let's all watch Into the Night and then talk about it.
Yeah.
Okay,
No.
we could do that.
I wish there was a place we could all go and watch stuff together. You know what I mean? Like
Like
walking
watch
sticks or
parties,
whatever.
yeah, and
Yeah.
Yeah,
not
to watch
worry,
parties.
not
I think
not
you
worry
can do
about
it on.
copyright.
I think you can do it. I think it's on Zoom. You can do that.
I
I'm
have
not sure. I'm
Zoom.
not 100% sure. But I think you can on Zoom.
Someone could
I think there's
screen
a
share,
program too
yeah.
that you can get.
I'll look into it, you guys, because I have Zoom.
Yeah, look into
because
it
I've
because
been
that
on.
would be so cool
I-
to have a watch party.
Right, I was
Yeah.
on Mommy Ramblings
Oh.
craft night a couple times, and it was through Zoom, and it was really
Mhm.
easy to use. And you
Yeah.
could have like a lot of people in there.
I think you can. I think
Like 50 or
Tucker
something,
told me
60?
that you can have like 50
40,
or
I think it
60
is,
people
yeah.
on there.
Yeah.
Like we
That's
would
so
have people
cool.
watching something have to tell everybody to shut the F up.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
no commenting on who is
Nothing
going
is
to take it up the
interrupted.
ass.
Because
I
I'm a
am
bad
know.
one.
bad
I'm
for
Please,
commenting.
like
no.
everybody mute. 1, 2, 3. Everybody mute. And then someone
Shut
has
up.
to be in charge of that.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
True.
Or maybe someone could
That's
mute
funny.
everybody. Like, and then we could just watch.
Where's Smokey?
Oh, Midwest Love says you can do it in Discord.
We just need to.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
really?
I
I think
haven't-
there's a program you can get for that.
I'm not on
Wow.
Discord, but I would do that definitely if we could have like a girls' night. Boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With movie and popcorn.
It doesn't have to be 50 people. It could just be a few of us that
yeah.
actually want to, and
No,
then we
if
can
you want to come up on
talk about
camera
it.
in your pajamas, you can, and if you don't want to, you don't have to.
I was in my pajamas Saturday night.
You know,
Jeez.
I think it'd be super fun.
I do too.
And
I
then
love
have
hearing
intermission.
everybody's, views and thoughts on things. I think it's so interesting.
And we
Yeah,
could
because
do.
everybody
We
takes
could.
things like differently.
We could choose some different movies and put a poll up and let people vote for
Yes.
which one to
That would be
watch
cool.
first.
We'll have to have a movie
Yeah.
night.
Definitely. Can someone
Or
look into
someone
that?
make a Discord just for
Yeah, I
movies.
will.
You know what I mean?
Just make a
Like
Have y'all
just
Discord
for
for it.
movies. Like just movies and people that are really interested in watching a movie together, watch it.
Yeah.
And you know what's nice is like Ginger Lux, right? She's not feeling well, It'd be nice for her just to sit down and listen and even enjoy a little bit of a movie, right? And
Mhm.
Right.
comment here and there. It's nothing that is a
Mhm.
big party where
Right.
we're all energetic and we're ready to go and we're laughing. It's just a nice little kind of
It's a
calm.
chill night.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a change, a little bit of a
Mhm.
change.
We just have to kind of work out a
Right.
time that works with everybody, I guess.
Marsha has
That
a
would be
separate
cool.
Discord for watch. I'm not in Marsha's Discord. I'm like, yeah.
Like it's 12:30 a.m. here.
Yeah, that's the
Same.
thing.
I've got
Murder is
8:30 a.m.
yeah.
I'm 9:30.
I'm on. I'm
Yeah,
10:30.
so I'm like 14 hours ahead of Eastern time.
We'll get
Wow.
together and
But
see
that's
what
okay.
we
But that's
time.
okay because
If we watch something at night, it would be like morning for you, right?
Mhm.
Right.
Like if we watch
Yeah,
something at 10
like if
o'clock
you
at night,
like seven
be like-
o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Eastern would be 9 o'clock in the morning my time.
so that would work
or-
for you. Like,
Is that good for
like,
you,
I think
Miss
that
Murder?
would
Like
work for
watching
all
it in the
of us.
morning?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
well,
I think
not
that
just
would
me,
be
but
good.
any Australians, whatever. So, but someone like Mel, who's on the West Coast, she's 2 hours behind. So it would be 7 a.m. for her. But I mean, we could do
Right.
8 p.m. Eastern, then 7, 6,
Yeah,
5
maybe
going
vote on
backwards.
what kind of
But
series or
then,
movie or
what
whatever
time does
we
that make
wanna
it in the UK, though? That makes it hard. That works for Australia and
I
the
think,
US.
probably, I think the UK is like 5 or 6 hours ahead of,
Yeah, it might make it too late
so
for the
it would be
UK.
like really
So I don't know
late.
that I don't know that we could accommodate a good time for everyone.
But
But
we're
I
all
love the
over
idea.
world, like, yeah, so.
Or,
I guess so.
something else that we could do too, just think about it, is rotate the times. So
Yes.
everybody has at least one time that it's beneficial more for them.
Yeah.
And the other
Yeah.
people have to maybe suffer a little bit, but
Yeah.
It's all
Yeah, I
fairness.
like that
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah.
That's a good
And then
idea.
we could even do polls on genres. Not everyone's into sci-fi, and
Yeah.
they might want horror, they might want comedy.
Horror movies like I am.
Mhm.
Hi, Black
Me.
Dahlia Presents. Good morning,
Yeah, that's a good idea.
my
I would do
baby.
that.
Yeah, I just think it would be like getting away from, all this drama and stuff that goes on here. I just
There's
think,
no reason
oh,
why
and
we
we could
couldn't
watch.
do it a couple of times a week. If there's a few of us who can take care of
Mhm.
it,
Right.
then I've got, I'm
We
not
can't
doing
go to a
anything.
movie theater
No,
and
or
nobody's going to rent
we could
movies.
we
No.
could watch a
Right.
series and like watch, one episode this week and talk about it, and then
Yeah.
another episode the
True.
next week.
Or
If
when we
we're
watch a
interested
movie,
in
then
it.
we can talk about the movie afterwards.
Right.
I love anything time travel, parallel dimensions,
Well, now I
like
want to see
sliding
that Into
doors,
the Night now. I really want to see
butterfly.
that Into the Night.
Yeah, it's really good. And I'm picky with my series. So like I've got so many in Netflix where I've only just watched part of the first episode. I'm going nah,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it really needs you.
I'm super
You
curious
was
about.
awesome.
I'm
You
super
was very
curious.
good.
And
I'm
it's
super
I'm waiting
curious
for the
about.
next season
Yeah.
to come out of you.
next
I'm
year.
super
It's
curious
not coming
about
out till
Waco.
next year. It's
You're
not coming
right.
out till next
No.
year.
Curious about the Waco, Texas series or the Waco series. I'm super curious. About that's what
Slasher.
everybody's been
All
talking
seasons was
Slasher.
about it.
awesome.
I
What's
Oh my
haven't seen
that?
that
god,
one.
you haven't seen Slasher? There's 3 seasons.
Oh
I'll
yes,
have
I
to look it up.
have. I have
The
actually.
serial
My
killers.
husband and I watch it. Oh
The
God,
solstice
that's like
killer. He
that's
kills on the
very, very,
solstice.
very,
And then
very, very,
it is
very graphic.
the
Let's
the
just say
most
that.
gory
Very graphic.
gory
graphic.
horror
Yeah,
TV
it's very
series
gory.
you will ever
It's
watch.
very gory.
Which
I
one?
liked
All
Slasher?
series are
Slasher.
gory.
There's 3 seasons.
Okay.
Slasher series.
I can guarantee if you go now, you're gonna be binging.
Has anybody
probably
in
will.
here watched the Black Mirror series?
No, my
Yes.
husband has.
Love
My
it.
ex-husband has
Love
watched
it.
I
mine.
love it. It's all different, like shorter stories, and
Little
they're all
scenarios.
different. They're all different. I got into it. Like I really
I
liked
did
it.
too.
Well, you were talking about
But
before
then I
about
have
different options and stuff. It reminded me of the Choose Your Own Adventure books. Did anyone read those when they were growing up? Did you guys have
My
those?
husband did, and he loved them.
Yeah, like you go to a page and you have to choose. You was like, do you want to go through this door? Go to page
Yeah.
I
87.
love those.
Or do you want to run away? Go to page, 67.
I think you can do that, or you can just let it run its course. Like that's what I do. I just let it go.
I used to love having different options, different
I
outcomes.
used to read them all. I used to read
Yeah.
all the options.
Yeah, me too. It's kind of like parallel universes. I love that kind of stuff,
Okay,
like
Jennifer.
sliding
Guys,
doors
I have to
or.
run. I need to do so much work stuff, and I'm tired of working until 8 and 9 p.m. every day. Okay, Jennifer. Thanks for popping in, sweetie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I appreciate it.
We've
I
been
really
going for
do.
almost 3 hours, haven't we? Time goes fast.
Yeah,
cannot
I'm
wait.
gonna log off pretty soon. Like I need to.
I can't wait for y'all to see Ozark.
I know. I'm going to start that soon
Can't wait.
because Todd
I'm
is really
gonna-
picky as well. And for him to binge watch it even,
Mhm.
Yeah.
it's not like him.
Yeah.
Usually he's
You know
doing
what?
something
That's what I
outside.
like. That's what I really like about Netflix. Is when you get a series, you can watch the whole season.
And it's
Yeah.
binge worthy.
Like
Life-
Stranger Things.
yep.
I don't know if anybody watched Stranger Things. We watched that.
I did, but I kind of fell out of it.
We
I
had
fell
a
out of it
Halloween
I did
after
party.
too.
it.
I don't watch it anymore.
The
but my
last
son
season
got me into
sucked.
it. The first season was really, really,
Mhm.
really good.
We did
And
a
then I watched the
Halloween
second
party.
season, and then I don't know if there's a third season.
We did a Halloween
Oh, did you?
party of Stranger
Mhm.
Things. Yeah, and we had all my daughter's friends as the characters in there. It was so cute.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll have to
was
do
good.
that.
Amazing.
Trying to think of what else I've seen. What's the one about? Oh shit! What is it? It's got the chick from Married with Children, Applegate,
Christina.
whatever.
Oh,
Huh?
and she's got a girlfriend that's in the movie
Yes.
or in the Netflix series. Oh,
Yes,
what is
that
that?
is so good. There's that one, and then there's the one that all the girlfriends and the one husband gets pushed down the stairs and is killed. Have you
Is
seen
that
that
like
one?
a recreation of that old one with Goldie Hawn? Goldie Hawn?
No.
Okay.
It's a series, and it's got like really good actresses and actors in it. I'll have to look these up and
Okay,
Yeah.
put it somewhere.
Do you want me to read? I'm going to read Wendy V's post this morning because this is
Okay.
fucking.
Okay.
This is
Okay.
this is like really causing drama.
Are you kidding
Is
me?
it just me or anyone that wants to title their live to include a woman's channel name that has suffered the most unimaginable tragedy, not even 24 hours old, and has never spoken of her, has no connection to her, is looking for views? I'm sorry, but I think that's disgusting.
That's
I
bullshit.
can't
That's
fucking
not what.
win. That's what I mean by Wendy V, you are starting shit. I was in trouble because of what I titled my live this morning. Get it
You didn't
fucking right.
know.
Go back. She pisses me off because she starts shit. Like
You didn't
nothing,
know. You
No.
didn't
was
She
know.
didn't know.
I
She
was
didn't know.
told to change my name of my. Get it right, Wendy V. Get it right. At least get it right. Go back and see what I
Oh,
was
and
told to
okay,
do.
here's another factor.
She
Maybe
shouldn't
you
even be
didn't know
bringing this
her.
up.
She's
Republican
trying to
Ash.
cause. You know what? She's like, this is hate. This is hate for me.
Okay,
But
but
she's
wait,
trying
Yeah.
to cause.
And
hold
Republican
on.
Ash
For me.
told you to change your name on your StreamYards, like mine
I
says
think
Miss
that
Murder.
was
That was Republican
Everybody told
Ash,
me to
and then
change
she
my name
and then
because
she deleted
I
it.
had it titled Garbage Day because it with Thursdays is my
No,
garbage
the
day.
the
And look who
gangster
the first
name.
comment is from, Irish gal. Like,
Live, Laugh,
yeah,
Love
we
says her
couldn't have
post is
one
uncalled for.
24
It is.
hours without hate, Wendy V.
No, we're
We wanted
doing this
24
for
hours
mommy
without
ramblings.
hate.
That's right. No hate.
well,
We're
and
doing
here's
this
the
for mommy
thing.
ramblings.
I
And for
actually
all
did
the
not. I actually
okay,
did not. Yeah, Mary O told me. Molly Golightly told me. A lot of people told me, but Wendy is. What is she doing? Like when we said, "Can we have 24 hours without hate?" She's
No.
inciting hatred for me.
Yeah.
well, and
Thanks,
it is.
here's the
Wendy.
thing. Here's the
Thanks,
thing, though.
Wendy.
When she
You're a
says
piece
that
of
you don't
rock.
know, listen to me before I come up there and
Oh my
spank
God.
you.
Yes, the Keiko
You go,
show.
girl. You go.
Yeah, it was.
Don't threaten me with
Yeah.
a good time, damn it. Okay,
Yeah.
but
Mhm.
okay,
Oh
so,
God.
you know, she's making an inference that you don't know this woman and you're talking about her. Well, Wendy V, okay, I know her. There's a lot of subs in Carla's channel that have been in this woman's chat and talked to her. So, you know, is Carla not
Yeah.
allowed to talk
I
about
don't.
No,
people
I
that her
guess
subs
not.
know?
No,
I
she's
don't know
inciting
her.
hatred. She's
I don't know
inciting
her.
hatred.
Should I not be up here and feel sorry for the woman?
I guess not.
Even though,
I guess.
you know, we're mothers and grandmothers. So yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sending out prayers. Boy, am I a horrible person? Am
Well,
I
we're all going to
ever
hell, I
a
guess.
horrible
Whatever.
person?
You know, how long has
I'm
it been since we
I'm
started the
sorry. That's why
24
she couldn't
hours
even
no
go
hate?
24 hours
Right.
Didn't
without
take long, did
inciting
it?
hatred.
No, my God.
You know what? I used to think I liked.
We should have
You know, all I did was
put
you know.
bets on it. We should have put bets on it how long it was going to last.
Yeah.
I bet
It's
how long it would be
disrespectful.
before someone would incite hatred. You know, like I can't win.
You
And
have
Yeah,
no
my
right.
title wasn't even about like it wasn't
Yeah.
even about anything other than it's my garbage day on Thursdays. Every
Yeah.
Thursday is garbage day here.
If you were
And
here at
people
the
said that was
beginning,
kind of disrespectful. So I changed my title to, you know, sending prayers for it's not about views. She probably hasn't even seen my channel. Oh my God. I'm just like so fed up with her bullshit. Like we couldn't even have 24 hours. Wow. And look, the first comment under there. I don't know if any of you can look, but the first comment comes from none other than
Your
Irish gal.
girlfriend.
Irish gal. Irish gal.
What
Surprise,
did she say?
surprise, surprise. Okay, shall I read it? Shall I read the
Sure.
comment? Okay. Let's read the hateful comments. Oh, God. I am cringing, Wendy. My mother, father lost their son, my brother, 25 years old, and I can still, to this day, recall the pain in my parents' face. This is just too much for me. God bless.
Well, that wasn't
What
hateful
kind of
toward you.
person? What kind of person
That
would do that? I don't know her, but as a mother, I am heartbroken. Nothing. She was not disrespected, Wendy. Wendy V doesn't even have the
no,
guts
she
to come
wasn't.
in here.
Who has the
Maybe
right
she
to
should.
question
Maybe
someone
she'd watch.
else's
Maybe
feelings
she
or
should watch.
motives?
Carla, I've lost a child, and I wouldn't wish this death on a child, on a woman who ran over her. not in the purple people or any side. If you'd ever lost a child, you'd understand that.
I'm
Mimi,
sorry. Did anybody wish death on
Mimi,
anybody this morning? Did I miss
Mimi.
it?
No.
we were all asking for condolences for her. People said that my title on my live was disrespectful, so I
You
changed it
guys,
to sending prayers. Now I'm accused of doing it for live or
you didn't know.
for views.
You go
I
live at
don't
this
even
time
think
every
Mommy Ramblings.
morning.
Like, there's a lot of people in here that follow Mommy Ramblings that were there when that happened. That is it. I had, you know, I didn't even remember, to be honest with you. I didn't even remember what I had titled my live as. But I felt that, like, garbage day,
What?
even though it is my garbage day, was
Yeah,
disrespectful.
that's been your
So
title on
so
other
I
weeks
changed
when
it.
it's been garbage
It
day.
doesn't
Right.
matter. I can't win. I can't win. It
No, but you are
doesn't matter
winning.
what.
But see, the thing is,
No.
they weren't
And
here
here's what I
at,
put: life is too short. Prayers for Mommy Ramblings and family. What is so wrong about that?
oh, they find
Nothing.
What
something
is
wrong. People
so
find
wrong?
something
Like,
wrong. You
excuse
can't
me,
win. No.
Mimi.
But
If I'm wrong, please. I heard it was a comment made in your live.
the thing is, they weren't here
You
at the
heard,
beginning of your
but
life.
people hear. What did you hear? Like, come up, Mimi. Tell me what you heard.
Did you hear it or listen to it for yourself?
Did you hear it from somebody or what? We were all being respectful to her.
Remember, I always say, consider the source.
Yep.
Always.
Exactly.
Condemn and ask questions later.
What
That's a good method.
yeah. And
Pretty
that's
much it.
exactly what she's doing, is condemning me. And
And
I didn't want to go there, but
No.
I'm posted
They-
that, I'm shown a screenshot of it. I'm like so
they
upset about it.
they put you there because that wasn't your intention, and
Put
they
me
weren't here.
into a place where I'm doing that for. Is it so wrong to send somebody prayers for the loss of a child? Like, it's not about. I could care less. I don't earn a living off this. Okay.
No.
What do you think? What do you think this live makes? I'm putting up a live. I'm going to put up a live memoriam. People can leave comments on that, and you know what? I might actually monetize it and then work out a way to get some flowers to her.
Yeah.
So but do what you want with that information.
I'm not going to say what I want to say
No,
because
I know.
I'm trying to be respectful of
Yeah.
everybody.
But
She had
someone
planned
just
to talk about other things and didn't, out of respect.
yeah.
Right. I had planned. Yeah, I did not plan this.
No. Not at
Garbage
all.
Day was only titled Garbage Day because Thursdays is my garbage day. So I always title Thursdays.
You always
Usually
This is
everyone's,
not the
almost every Thursday I title my
you do. Yep.
I'm
Just
not
like that last
involving
week.
anyone else. I'll take the heat for it if I'm wrong. I would suggest that you go back and watch the beginning, because
Yeah.
in no way were we trying to disrespect people.
They were not
On
here
this
at the
channel,
beginning of
have
your
an
life when
outlet.
you found out.
Mhm.
A lot of us
Right.
found out at the same time at
Yep.
what was it? 7:45,
We were
7:50.
showing empathy. Right.
Yeah.
Because none of us knew. And yeah, and some Marissa read the community post that Mommy Ramblings herself had posted,
Wrote.
which is public, so everybody can everybody can see it.
Mm-hmm.
And we were actually crying for her. So yeah. No one was mentioned, purple people. Stop it.
No, and Marissa read it out because you couldn't bring yourself to read it out.
I can't because I was live. I couldn't.
Yeah,
I couldn't.
you were
So.
you are
I
in
had
shock.
just gotten
Everyone's
up.
in
I had
shock.
just gotten up. I don't
Yep.
know what's going on.
No,
Carla, nothing is wrong, Kevin says. Yeah, I suggest people that are condemning me, please go back to the beginning of my live and see that when I found out about all this
Yep.
was this morning.
Same time as a lot of us, all live.
And we were showing our respect and sending. We were devastated for her.
You were just starting a usual live like you had last Thursday was
Right.
garbage day,
I mean,
and you didn't know what was going to happen on this live.
Well, and she was so clueless. She kept talking about like it's a normal day, and I'm like, okay, she doesn't know. I sent her a text.
Yeah.
And at the same time, she's reading chat, and she's like, wait a minute, what?
But Wendy's post is totally disgusting to me because she took something that was totally innocent and made it into something that is totally wrong. And if she goes back and watches it, which she never does because she takes what she wants, and she posts it.
Isn't that ironic? Now
She
he's
would
looking
see
for
that
now
it was
he's looking
in no
for
way
views.
disrespecting anybody.
We could say
Exactly.
you're the one looking for views, raising that.
Right?
Yeah.
And how disgusting of you
Tamara
to
says,
go around
"Stop
bashing
nitpicking,
everybody
please."
instead of honoring
Carla
her
changed-
memory.
I changed the title because people said that my title was disrespectful, although it had nothing to do with anything. All it had to do with is today is garbage
It's her
day.
freaking garbage day.
I made that live I scheduled my live last night, and I put garbage day, and I'm crucified for it now because I changed it, and people told me change it.
No, you can't win.
Do you schedule your lives before you go to bed at night?
Please do not bash Mimi. She had a right to, here's the thing about YouTube. You go by secondhand, third hand, fourth hand things, and you don't go back to see for yourself. You don't go back to see for yourself what exactly happened on here.
Yeah,
and when
you just believe what's being told. Don't believe what's being told to you.
What's been told by certain people. You think none of us have lost people in our families? Many people in this live this morning have lost family members.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not in the mood either. Memories of my child dying have hit me too. Exactly. But, and there was lots of people in here today that just wanted to express their condolences. And Mommy Ramblings probably has never watched my channel and will never see this, but that Wendy has put up that post to draw attention to it. So who's going for views? Nothing wrong was said.
There's irony there, isn't there?
And yes, Mimi, I have heard that you have lost a child, and for that my heart goes out to you. But I cannot win. I really can't. I'm seriously, this is a perfect example. Please don't explain. You have nothing to explain. Don't give them this energy.
Yeah, I don't.
Exactly. But it makes me look like a real crap head. And half these people, especially in Wendy's, will not go back and watch what
You know what though, Carla, it's kind of a
beginning of
blessing in
this is.
disguise. If you look at it,
Mimi, you know
right?
how I feel about you. I have empathy for you, and I would never, ever try and make, first of all, I don't profit from this. And second of all, I don't care about views. The only thing is, I wanted to change my title out of respect for her. So there's that.
But
And if
Carla,
people would go back and see how it came about, they would know exactly where my heart is.
You do win because here's the deal. The people that want to read stuff like that and not hear the other side and be unbiased, you don't want those people in your life anyway.
No.
So she's doing you a big favor. The people that want to listen to that and follow that, you don't want them. Just move on.
Agree.
I know,
we all
Mimi.
know. We all know what happened.
If you want to come up, you can come up, because I have been offering everybody in the beginning, and we got away from the subject on purpose because we wanted to, but if you want to come up and tell me what you think or tell me your opinion, you are very welcome to come up, because there is not one of us that are mothers, grandmothers in this chat that doesn't have empathy for people that have lost children.
Yeah.
Amanda says, Carla, some people have their minds, but I can't win, Amanda. That's the thing. I cannot win. And that's the thing. I'm damned if I do and damned if I don't. If I would have left up the other title, people would say, well, look at her preaching to stop drama, and look at her title.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. I'm just like so fed up of it.
And we wanted just 24 hours of peace and quiet. We
Wanted
couldn't even
24 hours of peace, and look
couldn't
what
even
they
make
couldn't even
couldn't
do an
even
hour.
couldn't even do 2
Mhm.
Couldn't even
hours.
make an
Yeah.
hour. 2 hours of peace. And Miss Murder had even offered to put up a stream and have it just like kind of like
Everyone
open
a
stream.
memorial.
everyone can if they don't mind using up, their allocation of stream time.
Where is
I
the
don't go.
dog coming from? I think it's misdemeanor.
It's me. I'm gonna
Misdemeanor's
mute.
dog. I'm
But,
just I'm just like I'm dumbfounded. I'm I'm gobsmacked by that post. I really am.
yeah, it's horrible.
Because one thing, if anybody knows me in here, views do not matter to me. It don't. Because I'm not making a living off this. So it doesn't matter how many views I have. It really doesn't. I know
Carly,
Mimi has
No.
lost a child and he came back to her. But here's the thing.
Mommy Ramblings, honey, wouldn't agree with that post. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, here's the thing. She's inciting hatred. And that's not what, this was about today. It was,
The total
I didn't
opposite.
even know the whole, any of this story until this morning.
Mhm.
It is not about winning, Carla. It really isn't. Sad. Everyone have a blessed day. I don't know. I just can't. I just can't understand people. You try to do something nice. You try to, you try to change something out of respect for somebody. And Kevin says the stream has been in great respect of Monty Ramblings Bob. And even though I haven't watched her a lot, like I can empathize. I can,
Yeah. You're not
exactly.
supposed to just sit there and have. There's not supposed to be some criteria
I mean, it's
for
happened. It's in
feeling
our
sorry for
community.
someone.
Are we not to talk about it? And Mimi, there's no words. I mean, I can't even imagine losing a child. Like I have I just think, it's something that you can never get over, ever. I mean, I lost both my parents, but that has gotten to be nothing compared to losing a child.
Yeah, it's different, greater, I imagine.
Exactly. And that's why we did, out of respect, change the subject and we're talking about different things. It wasn't about like not respecting her. That whole beginning of my stream was dedicated to sending her prayers. There's
Mhm.
nothing, there's going to be many creators showing Mommy Ramblings blog support today and days to come.
Right.
Yeah.
Do
Mhm.
not let
There's
anyone
no.
make you feel like you are wrong. It's tragedy in our community. It is.
There's
Well,
no
the good thing is at least
criteria.
we have somebody that can obviously point out who is worth mourning with her and who's not.
Yeah,
So
there's
I'm glad that we
criteria.
have that
Apparently,
judge
there's
out there.
criteria. There's
I think
criteria
Wow.
because you
Wendy
didn't
V
watch her a lot or
clouded by,
didn't know
I
her.
think Wendy V is clouded by her hatred for MGL. So whatever, it is what it is. I'm not going to put her down, but yeah, keep
No.
inciting hatred. That's a way to honor somebody that has
You know,
just
and
lost a child.
at least MGL has the balls to get up on your channel and talk to you about this tragedy that's happened to this wonderful woman. Where was Wendy V? Did you come in the chat and ask for a link? No.
No.
and did she post a video at all, or even a post that's
Right.
that's respectful to Mommy Ramblings?
No, that
Right.
wasn't even
Okay.
a respectful post, like towards Mommy Ramblings. It
No,
was
it's
just
pushing a negative onto someone
inciting.
else.
Exactly.
We're not
And
not doing
it's
that
not,
today. No.
no, not
Not today.
addressing her.
No way, no how.
There's,
You know
there's
me.
no words that
You
can
know me.
explain it.
I don't
pray.
normally chime in on things like this, but
I'm going to pin Mimi's comment because she knows how it feels to lose a child. British, there's no words that can explain it. I pray Mommy Ramblings blog has a great support system. And I
Yeah.
do too. And we said that over and over
Mhm.
today.
yeah.
Joy Lang says, My son died 4 years ago, and it is awful nightmare. I can't wake up
Oh.
from my 27-year-old nephew was killed in March in an automobile accident, and my brother is having a hard time. Exactly. And
I'm
people are
so
going
sorry,
through this
Joy.
every day. Joy Lang, my heart goes out to you, honey.
And there are people
And
here
prayers, like
who
I
are
said.
sharing their stories, you know, and coming
And
Yeah.
together.
it,
Right.
yeah, and coming together to share their stories. There's
Not
nothing
not
nefarious about it. There was
not putting
nothing
anything out there about
mean-spirited
views or
about it.
anything. Yeah.
It's not about views. Do I know? I don't know everybody's backstory. People are sharing their stories with us, and
Right.
Hmm.
maybe sometimes that's cathartic for some people. That
Maybe
is helpful.
that is the good that comes out of this.
And I hope
You
Mommy
know.
Ramblings can look back and maybe
I
find
know
some
that you
kind
have
of peace that
Yeah.
we did this for her. No hate
Yes.
for today, you
Hmm.
know?
And to be honest with you, it didn't start out like that. It just was people were bringing it up, and I just thought, um, there are other videos and dedication of Mommy Ramblings blog lost today. Perhaps Wendy V was taking in general in her community post. Oh no, she's talking
No,
about
she
me.
wasn't. That
No,
was
she wasn't.
directly
She was talking
targeted.
It's
about me.
specific.
She was talking about me because I know how she operates. So it is what
Well,
it is.
I'm very
It was
disappointed.
not me. Yeah, I'm very
I
disappointed.
am too.
Oh
I'm not,
my.
it was not a mean-spirited. And if anybody wants to know what happened, because I'm sure people will go back out of curiosity to watch it, there was no disrespect given.
There's a
As a matter
time
of
and a
fact,
place for this, and today isn't the time,
right.
right?
Exactly.
There's a time and a place to post shit like that, but today isn't the day.
No.
And the thing is, like, people were sharing their stories in my chat that probably have been brokenhearted by losing nieces, nephews, sons, daughters, whatever it may be. And maybe it's cathartic for them to share their losses too. So
Exactly.
You don't know, but Mummy Ramblings might
my
meet those
perspective
people.
has
She might
changed
want
since
to
I woke up
reach
this
out to those
morning. I
people.
was so sad that
Exactly.
my girls and I cannot attend my daughter's wedding today. I'm grateful she is able to get married today. Oh, exactly. And that's
Yeah.
why we whine about the little things in our lives and don't realize that the bigger things are the bigger picture is more important than the
Mm-hmm.
whatever.
That's right.
But I'm so disappointed in people.
I am too.
She had the choice to come out with something in better taste today,
Respectful,
and
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all about
that
views.
wasn't in
There you
good
go.
taste.
That to me
Just
is the ultimate disrespect to somebody.
yeah.
Really. I showed respect by changing the title. That's my way of showing respect. So I changed my title to send out prayers to her and I said this earlier, I cannot imagine how it feels to lose a child because I've never lost a child or a grandchild. So I can't even say I know how you feel or I know, what I mean? I lost both my parents, but I can't imagine
Yeah.
that compares to losing a child. And
No, it's
No.
not the same at
there
all.
was no disrespect. And I hope people realize that I did not start this even knowing what happened. So,
Mm-mm.
you know, but, when people have hatred for you, they're going to, run with whatever they can run with. Amy,
Mm-hmm.
again, I'm so sorry for your loss and sorry this brought back horrible memories for you. And I'm sending up my prayers to you.
Yeah.
Guys, I gotta pop off.
Like, it seriously, okay. It
Yeah.
seriously wasn't to disrespect anybody.
We know that,
I said it
Carla.
if you didn't say it. Probably
Mm-hmm.
apologizing for disrupting your chat. Like I said, if you didn't say it, I apologize. It just hit me hard and I've been upset. What did I supposedly say? I'm not sure what I supposedly said.
We've been here
Listen,
for the whole thing.
yeah,
Nothing.
I'm gonna pop off. I love you guys, and I'm sending
Love you too,
prayers.
Jen.
Yep, to
We
I
love
Miss.
you
just don't know
too.
what I supposedly said.
I'm sending prayers to Mommy Ramblings, and
Mimi,
I
you
hope.
know how I feel about you. I have the utmost respect for you. I understand. Yeah.
I just hope that everybody on YouTube can kind of have a little bit of compassion for today.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
Yeah. And let's
I
just
love you guys.
remember what's important in life. Hug your children. Remember today, live for today. Tomorrow's not promised.
Mhm.
Exactly.
And we just need to be kinder to each other.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And Mimi, my heart goes out to you. I have just the worst, you know, and my worst nightmare would be to lose my child. So yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
So anyways, I guess I'm going to hop off here since,
Yeah, we've been on for 3
kind of got,
hours.
yeah, it kind of got derailed here, but it wasn't Mimi, it
It's
wasn't your
okay.
fault. You didn't know. But I encourage you to go watch the beginning. There was no disrespect at all.
None.
I understand completely, Mimi, and you have a right to your opinion, but I'm just, I'm just a little disappointed in a certain person.
It's a shame, but
It
Yeah.
is.
anyway,
So it is a shame when that
move
was
on.
not intended. So anyways, my friends, let's this went to a dark place for many people, and I
Hmm.
wished it hadn't. And it's my worst fear too. Poor mommy ramblings. My heart is broken for her. Yes. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna hop off here and get like some stuff done around here. Love you too,
Same here.
Cinderella.
Yeah.
Thank you
Thanks for
for
having me
sharing
on
your
again.
story too. I appreciate
Thanks,
you. Yeah,
Carla.
anytime. Love you
Bye,
guys. Thank
guys.
you.
Bye,
Love
girls.
y'all
Sorry I
too.
couldn't read like everybody in the chat. I tried. I'm just, you know, I'm just
Dis-
heartbroken for her. That's all I
disappointed.
can say.
Yeah. It's
And disappointed
disappointing.
in certain
Mm.
people. So,
Yeah.
but let's
All
not
right.
dwell on that. It was not,
No.
let's just say this, it was not with any malicious intent.
Right.
Hmm.
People talk about things that happen in this community, and
And remember, you
that's
can't
all.
change what other people say. You can only change how you behave and
react to it.
react. Yeah.
Exactly. Right.
So
And I know
just
I kind of got a little heated there, but I mean, it's just like so disappointing to me.
well,
Like,
so did I. And you know me, I don't do the drama. I don't normally talk about this stuff or enter into it. But come on now, there's a
and we
point where
tried
even
to make it like,
yeah, we did,
not
we did.
about that. And
Yeah,
we really did. And I thought we had succeeded, but I guess we
yeah.
didn't. But
No.
anyways,
Oh well, we
thank
tried
you
our
guys
best.
for coming up with me. I thank you
No problem.
all for coming into the chat today and spending, well, a little over 3 hours. My, how time
Thanks for
flies.
having me again.
Hug your
Me
kids.
too, Carla.
Be mindful. I guess I have to be more mindful of what I do too, because I don't mean to offend people. I
No,
think I
just
offend
remember
people with just my,
you can't please everyone all of the time. You just
right.
Very
someone's going to
true.
be pissed off with what you do. So I
Oh,
get
yeah, think. I think someone pissed off and I just like look at them the wrong way, sideways. So anyway, but I
yeah.
thought we were being respectful.
All right, let's
But
concentrate on mummy ramblings today.
yeah, let's
Let's
just
watch. Let's
concentrate on
watch that.
her.
Let's watch that
Say a
Netflix
prayer for
show.
her and
Let's.
everybody that has lost people in their lives. And I'm not just talking about, that, but people have been losing people. How many
Yeah.
people have we lost to the
Yeah.
coronavirus and that? And so we have to be, we all should be mindful, myself included, yeah,
True.
of everybody. And things are just in a bad state right now. So
Mm,
let's just be kinder to each other. I'm going to try my best to, ignore certain negative things and try and concentrate on everything positive today. And I'm probably going to go watch Into the Night today on Netflix.
I
yes,
think so too.
and we'll set
Because
up
I'm like
our
really intrigued with that. So
we will set up our little movie date thingy.
yes, we need to set that up. So okay,
Yeah.
All right, you
guys. So
guys.
I'm gonna say goodbye and have a great day. Hopefully
Y'all
you guys
too.
Yeah.
have a good day. Thank you for coming up and keeping me company for these 3 hours. I appreciate it. It's yeah.
Yeah.
So goodbye everybody. Have a great day.
Bye,
I love you
guys.
all.
Bye,
Thank you for
guys.
spending this time with me. Bye.